Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
What's up?
Gnawing Fetus said MILF check.
What's up, gang? Oh, I don't know why I feel like I have inflammation in the mind, but it hit me just now. I'm getting like a hot flash. Hate those. Anyway, oh wait, shit. We didn't start yet. I gotta go get my drink. We didn't start yet. Time for your note. I'm back. Wow, what kind of heinous shit was said? Nothing. You guys just hanging out. Oh, can you guys not hear yourself when you're in this mode? I found like the last message he sent yesterday was like cut out. Like I didn't realize I don't have the PC coming through the ending screen, so you guys can't hear the text to speech. So sometimes it sounds like I'm talking to myself as we end the stream, which is weird. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? We are going to be doing a little, well, probably a okay amount of this game. We're going to see if we can push through this region and complete it. Yeah, it's possible, maybe. Regardless, probably in 2 hours, regardless, whatever the fuck happens. We're just switching over to Hangout time. Lone gave us some gameplay. We also have the ZZ gameplay to check out. Thank you also, Lone, for giving me some cool gameplay of Marvel Rivals. And yeah. I also want to talk to some of y'all about some shit, but yes. Also, thank you so much, Kev, for sending me that message. I just want to say thank you on stream. Very sweet message you sent. Appreciate it. Made it highlight of my day.
Gnawing Fetus said you can do it.
I can do it. Hopefully we can. Okay, we will do it. I just don't want to, like, the whole burden of rushing to me is always like, oh, no. And I still don't know if I should just do this, which is... There's like this quest where it's the only quest I have in the region that I haven't really done. This is a nothing quest about like collecting totems. This is a quest of like getting geography or whatever. I don't think it is conducive of like endings or anything like that. This one, however, probably has a lot to do with this area because it's basically like giving nice water to this whole zone. But the fucking necklace that I want is here. But I also think there's probably going to be a mod where a person's just like, dude, I just put a chest in the map. Just go grab every legendary you want in there if you want. If it got bugged. So I think that's probably exists. So, yeah. So I think we should just do this anyway. In fact, I've just convinced myself. Fuck it. We're going to go and also, dude, I hate this. In order to get the
Gnawing
necklace...
Fetus said do all the side quests before the main story. Trust me.
Oh, no. So this is the thing, Nong. I did slightly spoil myself a tiny bit.
Lone Syndicate said Rivals update started ranked today, went on and did 11, went on an 11 games winning streak. In 9 out of 11 of those games, I was MVP, went from bronze 3 to gold 3.
Damn, Lone, shit. You did that today? You've been eating then. Hot damn, man. I want to get back into Marvel Rivals at one point, but I've just been watching videos. And yeah, you know. It's also such a different muscle to go from like, playing an RPG to shit. You know? But yeah, also sorry, I keep saying I fucking hate about this thing is that we have to like again, I hate it when you pass like speech checks. When you do all the like you need 13 speech just to convince these fuckers to do something. You do it, you get the good ending, but then you don't get the necklace because this dumb fucking druid thing's corpse is the only thing that can spawn with it. Dumb, fucking dumb. And she's so nice. She's just like, hey, I don't want you guys to be in our oasis. You can go over like to the edge of this place and get water that way. We'll keep this place safe. And the dwarf's like, fuck this bitch. And you're like, I'll kill her, I guess. Like, there's no reason for you to kill her. And yeah, anyways. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. I don't want to kill her. Yeah. Anyway.
You have restored the waters.
I did.
It was right to trust you.
I'm the guy.
Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you.
See?
A seed carried in the wind.
A sweet boy girl thing. Yes.
Very rare. We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
Gnawing
I
Fetus said throw
release
her in the
these
lake,
kids.
the lava lake.
Why?
Lone Syndicate said it was easy for the most part. Most of it was me just stomping people who clearing haven't played the game as much as me, but one game I was fighting for my fucking life.
Dude, I don't know why I do this to myself, because I played Thor, and I feel like Thor is like one of the most like it's like a really well balanced character, especially like most of the mistakes is like your own. Even when I'm seeing even Cap, like I'm watching this video just to pull back the curtain a little bit. Before I stream, I was like, I'll watch this video, and that's why I streamed. I didn't start early. This one, it's watching this guy named Flats react to Japanese Curry, who's like one of the best Marvel players for Captain America, and like the whole chat is saying the same thing, which is like, dude, it feels like you're watching this game on like 2x speed. Like it's just so chaotic, and it's just all the time. It's just like there's a sea of fucking and you're doing no damage, so you have to be like in the middle of the sun for so long, and you're just like plucking people and hoping and like trying to be like, you gotta keep your like your health keeps zipping down and up and up and down, and you're trying to manage all this weird shit, and it just seems like a mess, you know. Like stressful. So maybe that's the problem, because I remember myself having like a lot less stress when I was playing Thor. Playing Cap, who I enjoy playing, is just significantly more like, oh my god.
To return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
Thank you. Wait, what about the aqueducts?
Catman 11234 said, I'm here to zip your health back up, buddy, old pal.
Thanks, Cat.
Lone Syndicate said the match went on for 21 minutes and 3 seconds. It was an even match, but my team was down one player. We went into overtime. I had to swap to healer. Ended the match with 42 elements.
Nice, holy shit, fucking good game, Lone. Yeah, if you breach like 30 or 40 limbs, you're on like you did enough. You did plenty. I was gonna say, man, like there's some times in your life where like you want to play Stardew, you want to play Minecraft, you just want to sit down and just kind of be like, yeah, we'll play RPG, have a vibe, it's fine. And there's other times where like I'm so bored, I just want to fucking like I want to zoomies. I just wanted like a little fucking dog zipping around. I want to just go zoomies for a long time. And I'm not in my zoomie arc. I was. We're gonna come back to it, but I am not in my zoomie arc. I'm much more in the I just want to be happy and not feel much of stress if possible. Yeah, why can't people get water?
Water that now flows clear and free thanks to you. They may gather it from the Ancient One's waterways. So long as they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, so that new life may take root.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
The godlike has cleared the old growth from the waterways. Water now flows freely. You may gather it where the waterway ends. Away from here.
It's funny because this quest, I did all the steps ahead of time, and it's cool to see that the AI knows how to like splice in the things like that make it kind of unique in that way. Hold on.
Lone Syndicate said it was all GOPD, though I had the power of the Twin Tails on my side. Magic and Luna carried my ass.
The distractions to the from the enemy team. Does it have any kind of like sex
Raid
appeal
Nate
type
said,
thing?
Hiya, Grin just came in to say,
What's
hi,
good?
I'm gonna take a nap.
Enjoy that
Because I
nap.
slept like shit last
Enjoy
night.
that nap. Good, thank you for popping in, Raid. Hopefully we can hang out a couple days from now when we let you stream again. But hopefully enjoy the rest of your week, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, and definitely enjoy your sleep. Yeah, hold on. What about the one thing? They need the water just as much as you. Let them gather it.
No. They are an invasive species.
Rude.
Their presence is a disruption.
guess what? Level 12 perception, dog. It's a high amount, and then only to be basically like you've done the pacifist route, and then for them to be like, yeah, but that necklace that's giga cracked, you don't get it. Dumb.
Indeed. The ancients built towers like basalt spires and forges like the heart of a volcano.
Yes.
An example for others. Once again, you surprise us with truth. A wise insight from one marked by the land.
I was gonna say wood.
Very
get
well.
it? Because she's
I will
wood and
allow their
also wood.
presence here.
Anyways.
May the tusks flourish in their shadow.
All right. Good stuff. You were awarded with experience. There's experience. All right. Okay. Ooh, a ability point, which is actually 2 ability points because we have a lot. Fuck your balance. Shit. Anyways, sorry. What do we want to put a point into? By the way, I did do some of the questing, so I did kick ass, take names, got shit done in this whole region, which is cool. But I was gonna say, I discovered this book right here, which is actually motherfucking maxed out already. Wild. And it's okay. So man, I don't know how many people in the chat are like actually playing the shit out of Avowed. But dude, there's a problem. These ending skills are shite. Just dog shit. This ability, it's basically just a CC ability with a slight like amplification of damage. Like it costs 120 essence. You drop like a nuke, but you know what does more damage over time? This fucking thing. And it costs half as much money, and it lasts 10 times longer. And it does more damage. This thing, the second perk, essentially lets you freeze an enemy consistently, which is kind of neat, but it's a CC ability. It's like, whatever. You can just get this, and you get, like, 4 people. This has a much bigger radius, and you just constantly keep people in the air and shit. Much better. Much better. Dumb. Anyways. And then this ability is kind of shit. The area of effect is so small, and it just does a little bunch of Hail Marys opposed to, like, an endless torrent of Blizzard. Honestly, dude, our old book that was Blizzard and electricity is the best damage output you'll ever need. And also Ricochet, so it just bounces all over the place and kills everything. It's like, oh yeah, you could suspend them in the air, or you could just throw a ball that ricochets and kills everybody. Like, what are you talking about? This is insane. I'm playing on the highest difficulty, or maybe I have one difficulty left to go up, but still. And then fire's the only one that I think could maybe work, because there's a necklace that lets you spread fire to other things. So, like, theoretically, you could just bulldoze. But maybe there's a cap on it. Like, maybe there's a 50% chance it keeps not detonating. I don't know. But the point is that's this damn new book that I got. It buffs Frost Pillar, mid, and also Meteorite Shower. Maybe better, but probably not. To tell you the truth, I kind of want to go back to good old faithful. It was good. It was great. It was plenty good enough. And yeah, and then I'll just buy Rune, and I might have more shit left over. Like, I'll just buy the Rune ability, and hell, maybe even this, maybe even the ability to do that thing.
Lone Syndicate said, side note, I found out today that if a player leave a ranked match too quickly, the match will discontinue, and I think I made someone rage quit.
Yes. Yeah. You should never...
Bolty said, what's up?
What's up, Bolty? What do you call it? Yeah, you should never leave a match in Marvel Rivals, I think, because it will, it's nice. Especially if it's competitive, it will basically, there's like a, not a pity thing, but it will basically cancel the match, which is kind of nice. It doesn't take away anyone's MR, so, like, it's not the worst. It's better if you do it immediately. I think if you like leave it half minute, that's when you'll get people being really frustrated, because yeah, you basically are like, you could be winning the game and then you lose, and then the game tries to basically like consider it to be null and void, and yeah, but you will get like penalties eventually on your account if you keep doing that. So that way, if like friends are trying to like help each other mid max in a bad way, they'll get smacked in that proverbial way. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I kind of like the build that we got right now, but it does feel like it's not optimal, and it's what we're doing here with the whole build thing. It's the whole point of the build, is finding out what's like actually the best. Like, again, when there's endgame abilities that are like, it costs double the amount and does 1/8 of the damage. Whoopee! And you're like, what? What? And you're like, yeah, but it's an endgame skill. And I'm like, yeah, but the other one's much better. What are you talking about? Anyways. Also, I don't know, apparently the main quest, it requires me, main story, this. Is this the right thing? Yeah, it tells me to go in here, but I went all the way over here, and this is a thing. Like, I can walk across this bridge to the garden, so I don't know if I can go to the garden right now or what, but I don't know. Okay, we'll do the main quest, I guess.
5:26.
Be nice if we could get the real food.
Lone Syndicate said, I think it was a Namor player, because I was one version 1 him, and he did his bubble move where he's invulnerable. But at the end of it, he animation lock, which made it easy to dash up to him and end him.
Oh, okay. So I found out today if a player leaves a rank match to quick will would discontinue. Oh, I see. Yeah, but I thought it was only early on. Like, if somebody like leaves a ranked match, I thought it was because people would basically just like leave whilst they're losing.
Bolty said I finished Avowed today. Had to load in pretty old save though to get my game unstuck again.
Dang, that sucks, Bolty. Bolty, you missed my rant basically, but I was just saying that, man, I feel like the 2 endgame books, like sorcery books, which I have all of them at this point, the 2 ones that people like say is the best, these 2, I don't think they're actually the best at all. I think these 2 spells are like a lie. Like, they're actually like their worst damage output. The ice pillar does like a burst of damage, but then it does like CC locks people, which is not terrible. But this does much more damage over the course of its entire lifespan, and it freezes people all the same. But it's like much more damage. It's like significantly more damage output than everything else. Trapped in this hell. And also, like, I think I put this skill, its ricochet bouncing shit, higher than this thing, which is shitty, because this thing should be great. But the radius isn't very good and all that stuff. Anyways, let's go talk to more people. Locate the steel garrote. Do I have to talk to him more? I thought I talked to him plenty. Also, what is this? Also, I did your thing.
Raluca told me we have you to thank for getting the waters flowing once more. And to think you made peace with the Delangan. Fascinating creatures. When they aren't trying to kill you anyway.
Great.
I can only hope she'll help us protect the water source in Slumbering Fields, as long as that hothead Raluca doesn't antagonize her. You've been invaluable. Please, take this. Thank you again for your help. Perhaps whatever blessed Nandru truly does live in you.
Just give me a gem? A sapphire? Well, okay.
This is not...
Oh, is this the lady I need to tell that your friend is gone?
Oh, good. Someone's come along. I can't believe the only person that stopped is an outsider. Will you help me, please?
Help with what? I'd love to, but I don't want to. Help with what?
Ugh, my hammer. One of the smiths down below sold it to me, and I'm not likely to get such a fine one again. But with all the construction going on here, I think it's somewhere down there.
Here, it's safe and sound.
Ah, you have done me a great service.
Hardcore.
Merty, envoy. May your kindness be repaid swiftly.
I thought she said naughty envoy. I was like, what? Excuse me, what's happening? What's happening right now? The obsidian quarters. I actually got a pain that shot through my wrist. Ooh, who's this little Harry Potter
said
hole?
It was literally 1 minute into the match, and the reason I think the Namor player raged quick because it happened immediately after I killed him. I clipped it, so I'll send that to you.
That's funny. I mean, I trust you. I hopefully, yeah, if it's in one of those things, we'll see. But yes.
I hope no one sees me like this.
Oh my God, there's so many people in the hold who don't have like actual problems or quests, but like nonsense.
Who let you in here?
Also,
what do you want?
Are you wearing a wig? Are you hiding?
No, of course not. Who am I kidding? I must live, suffer in squalor.
It's so hot.
Unfortunately, none of the merchants in the keep have things that live up to my tastes. But as long as Mihala continues to shun the rest of the lands, we must make do with an ever-shrinking supply of true goods.
Apparently, there's a trade caravan that's supposed to be here soon. I think I know they died. Are you too good for every... let's say that. It's a caravan coming.
Truly? Oh, how exceptionally convenient. I shall have to wear something really dazzling. Now,
what was the build?
Let me change.
What was the build, Bolty? Please, feed my weird fascination with silliness.
Solace has not fought against
Let us, I guess, just go talk to the people. Like, I think I know where the Sir Garage is, or at least where the garden is.
Since the days of Nondu himself.
What is all of the hell going on here?
Move along, outsider.
Something the matter?
Hours. No, of course not. What can I do for?
Nothing, I think. Okay, there was a person I need to talk to about, like, one of the guys. She's like, should know about the fact that somebody died or something.
People say
Ooh.
is the god.
You must be the outsider.
I haven't looked at your inventory.
What can I do for solace?
What do you have? Ooh, nothing. Okay, nothing. 2 wands, some essence. Man, wild. Everything expansive. I might come back and buy the adder for him, though. From him. Oh, no, yeah, some bitch, man. I'm not sure if this is a bug quest, but I can't.
You brought me another problem. Please go.
It says, like, there's a quest here, and I can't get it. Dude, this region is mad cursed. Oh, did I tell you? I had the same fucking glitch as you. I was trying to get the Berserker armor, and no matter how many times I loaded it, well, I could have killed the lady, got the key, and opened it. But every time I talked to her, she basically said, like, oh, you already opened the chest. And then I finished, like a non-lethal, like, calming her down. And then I couldn't get the fucking chest. Like, it was still locked, but the dialogue said, like, oh, you already unlocked it. And I was like, no, it's still unlocked. And then I loaded the save, and everyone was hostile. And then I loaded the save again, because I had to, like, peace talk her. But it was also Berserker armor, and I'm not playing, like, a mage, or a warrior, so I'm like, fuck it. Up here we go. Oh! Saved my ass a bunch of... Okay, one build spam buffed like shock, poison, and ice, and my other weapon to debuff every enemy by 50% with the shield. Also, a lot of critical chance, and holy on max difficulty, my 13 constitution saved my ass a bunch of times. Yeah, man, I feel like that's where, like, if you're gonna play a warrior, you're gonna get clipped a couple times, and whew, it's gonna be a whole thing. Yeah, should we talk to this lady? Hello.
Still lingering?
No, okay.
Good.
Gotcha. So I can talk to and ask about, like, if he wants... What the heck? Like, it just says locate the steel garrote. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know where that is. Hopefully the thing or someone will tell me where they are, but, how entirely unhelpful. Oh. No, I think it's taking me up there. Fuck that, that's dumb shit. Anyways, let's go where I know we need to, like there was something that looked like it was a whole thing.
GTID said 27 days left for Cantarella.
Ooh. Oh man, for me, it's like 4 days or 6 days until dude, it's been such a long time, GT, till I can get any fucking character. I'm so desperate in Withering Waves at this point. Hopefully the pirate guy comes home, because geez Louise, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've had anyone to, like, build and focus in on. Yeah. I'm also, I like characters that require, like, a lot of investment stuff to kind of shine. Hopefully they shine bright enough to make the investment worth it, but still. But yeah, I'm still kind of, I think it's her. I don't know, man. I don't know how everything's going to play out with Withering Waves. I don't know if it's going to be, like, what's coming after this push. Is it going to be Cantarella and then whom else beside her? Is it going to be the cool, like, tuxedo lady who's, like, a bodyguard? Because if they're coming in the same banner, that's going to be tough. Although I'm sitting on, also, I made it said 55. I was wrong. I'm sitting on 48 Primo Gems in ZZZ. No, not ZZ. Sorry, Withering Waves. Wrong game. I think it's this way. I don't know if this is right, but we're going here. I'm getting Brent. Yeah, I'm getting Brent. Yeah, if I just need a new character. Also, I like my favorite character in the game right now is Chang Li, and apparently he completes her to some extent. And I would like to use more of Chang Li. So yes, I barely got my Sunha maxed out on her abilities. Ooh, okay. I'll post a pic on that.
GTID said the March 28th update is gone be the inverted tower, which will be great.
Ooh, okay.
Zani will be 2.3 red exclamation mark.
Oh, okay. So 2.3. Okay, so she's still far away. So we're gonna get sent a Cantarella first, then? Who's coming alongside Cantarella? I want to say Cinderella so much. Is it Cinderella and I'm just saying Cantarella or some shit? So this was covered in
that
roots.
island. It must be the garden. I don't know what I expect. So close, but yet so far.
Bolty said the Berserker armor is arguably not that good either. The one you showed me last stream is much, much better.
Yeah. There's also one that, like, fluff. Oh.
I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the Acid Sea.
Anyone have any ideas?
Well, maybe the people in charge know what's going on. I doubt it, but it's worth a try.
Yeah, the next area's, gears looks pretty insane. Dude, I am pissed that, like, apparently, there are, like, certain weapons, like, there's, a legendary hammer that you can only get when you've essentially, like, done the past the point of no return sequence, which I don't know if it's getting to this island or if it's more than that. Like, I think it's a little bit more maybe than that. But that's ass. That sucks ass. Yeah, maybe that's what Nong was meaning, but like you should make sure you do everything because you're gonna get to a point where like to get to the garden you cannot come back. So maybe that's what they mean, but that's ass. That's dog shit. Marcus says they don't trust outsiders, but I'm not afraid to try my luck. Good luck. Yeah.
To Solace Keep then. Not a moment too soon. With any luck, we can outpace the Steel Garrote.
Quick and careful, everyone. We haven't a moment to lose.
I'll follow your lead.
Okay. Well, we already went there, found out that was not the way, so I will have to look up, or someone will have to tell me where the fuck we need to go. I'd appreciate the latter, but maybe it's too much to describe through text, so I might just have to look up on the wiki of where the fuck we go. Our dream drives us still. Locate the Steel Garrote. Well, I killed their people here, so it's a shit time that I do not know where the rest of them would be. There is this, which is the mapping of this land, but that's nothing. Did I miss something, perhaps? Maybe. What if we open up the weird map thing? This. Does it tell you here? There's a location for there's this. A home outcast. Keeping history alive. I don't know what this one is. A home outcast. It might be a side quest I actually didn't do. Maybe I did. Yeah. It's the March 28th. What do you look for? It says locate the Steel Garrote. So like how do you progress a story when you're in this region? Do you know where like you found the Steel Garrote on the map? Or like what I have to do, because it says to go to Solace Keep, but it doesn't like actually have any progression there for me. Like it says locate the Steel Garrote, you know. Get to Solace Keep. I did. Do I have to talk to the guy and he'll give me like a thing to make peace? Okay. Is that Solace Keep? I thought that was Solace Keep. Unspent ability points. Well, I guess I quickly to throw those into something. Let's do that, and then let's drop the rest into critical rate. Also, I got Quick Swap. Quick Swap's quite a good ability. Just increases the weapons switching, which is quite nice. Especially if you have that mace that I do, which is like you bonk someone and you get a attack speed buff. Yeah, just follow them. I did. We went up town. Like it tells me to go up and then down and then up and then down. So it must want me to maybe talk to the guy and like say that yes, I'll like talk to the guy back at Paradise to like work with you. Is that what I need to do?
I suppose that's edible. Be nice if we could get real food for once. Real vegetables, real fruit.
We need to be grateful for what we've been given.
Yeah, I did follow the marker Bolty, and it didn't. It just told me to go up and down. Maybe it's changed now that we've talked to the we have that garden thing. Like it tells me to go up here. Is that the problem? Is that there's like another way to get height? Because I went to the elevator. Maybe it wants me to get like a different level of height. Like I don't think that's right, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can get up there any other way. I have to use the elevator. Excuse me. When I use the elevator, there ain't nothing there. it changed after the oh, it does. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Yeah. No, it still says, like, I need to leave, like, go down. Yeah. Don't tell me I bugged the main story. Don't do this to me. Oh.
Please, be discreet with what I've told you.
Yeah. Council chambers. Ooh, a gun on the wall. Just gonna take that. I do like, again, this game does feel like there's moments where there probably was a theft system and they're like, fuck it. Walk out. I did. I walked out. And then it tells us to go right back up. See? Tells us to go back up. Now walk outside. Boop. Go back up. Talk to Kostia and Mila. Oh, I see. In my camp? Okay. That was one thing I wanted to do before the stream, but we never had time. But I wanted to like talk to all my companions. I'm sure like they can actually. We're having a friendship to give me more skills. I did get the skill thing for the mage lady, the non-furry mage lady. But yeah. Talk to you.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack.
Amelia is just trying to protect his people. Kostia seems more innovative than in his thinking, at least. Yeah.
If the steel garrote is what passes for innovative, then Solace is in deep trouble. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning.
Oh.
The garden is your birthright.
Oh.
And the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place.
There's more people I need to talk to upstairs.
If anyone has a right to enter the garden, it's you.
Wherever I go, I have to prove myself to strangers. No one should enter the garden. Yeah.
Such is the life of an envoy. The council made their choice.
Got it. Okay, so different thing.
Not before I've done some reading.
Back up. This is quite the ordeal. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get communal with the god. I haven't talked to her in a bit. Nope, not. Every time I think she's gonna chat my ear up, she doesn't. Up the elevator, there are two people to talk to. I gotta talk to the leaders. Weird. Weird that they don't tell you that. They kind of just say like, do more stuff up here. Also, I don't know if I got the the guy talked to me about like wanting to send him a letter. I wonder if I actually have the letter. I know there's like a choice that I can make here, but I don't know what's the right choice necessarily. Like I would like to not destroy the keep. I do know that's something, but I don't know if I want the one lady to be like in charge because she seems pretty bad for the keep, and the other guy kind of seems like a slime ball. So I don't know. Perhaps they both balance each other out. Who knows? Also, do you think it is possible for us to get to the next region, or nah? Like a lot more little node quests to do. The decision is made later. Gotcha. Okay. Different people I need to talk to in this damn room. Hello, lady. Nope. Hello, tiny. Okay. Yep. I can't talk to you anymore. And I can't talk to these guys. Girls, sorry. Uh-oh. Is it bugged? There's no one to talk to here, Bolty.
Bolty said the one at the beginning, maybe.
Bolty's just shooting things in the dark. Maybe I should look up a guy and just say, well, how do you progress this quest when it says locate the steel garage? Because it might just tell you can't talk to these people, or you just go to a location. They'll be like, wow, you found them. Yeah, I don't know anyone else that I could talk to.
If you brought me another problem, please go away.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up just because we kind of been jumping around and it doesn't seem like it's yeah. This. Avowed.
McFlufferkins said head to Mount Forta.
Mount Forta? Alright, let's see. Go on to Mount Forta. Where would Mount Forta be? Lost Valley, Living That. Or is this one of them? Ash, Beacon. This one? Forja? MT Forja? Okay. I guess we'll use just tell it to here. Oh, my body. Yeah, I'm hoping that. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of odd. Oh, my fucking body hurts. I really want to take what's his name, but yeah, no, fuck it, let's leave it. We had these people forever. Let's just do it. Let's just stick with their good old faithful. All right. I don't want to do that. I exit. That way. Stop it. This. I will say, dude, I got another. I'm not sure if you heard. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about this quest line. Yeah. What the heck? Why don't I still have it? Didn't we talk to him and he wanted us to do something? I don't think I got this quest. Like, this was not a quest that we got. Anyways, I wonder if he's gonna betray me. I wonder if this is also. But regardless, if we have the main quest, I want to do this. This is cool. Crouch. Oh, is it one of these things? Nice. And there's another one that we need to detonate. Would you be able to do it through here too, I wonder? Have this outside. Do that one. Climb up here. Also, how's your day going, Fluff? Hopefully good. Also this. Dispel.
What, like it's hard? Child
Bang.
play.
Ooh, nice chest. In the guide, it said to talk to Taito's, the one in front of the elevator. I said, oh, I see. Okay, well, I can't talk to him. He's bugged. Like, every time I try to talk to him, he doesn't let me get any comments through. So hopefully, I can get around it by doing this. Where was the other one be? This goes here. It doesn't quite show you. Like, normally there's like a cog thing. The only thing that I might think would work is just Hail Marrying a... Unless I can get in here. No. If I like... Because that does seem like water. Yeah. No. I can't crouch. Is there a breakable wall? You just woke up, says Fluff. Wrapped in vines. Oh, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Dumb. Ransack this whole place. I don't think this is what Fluff meant about being like in this location. I think it's just like this is one of the things that we probably need. Fragment of that. Ooh, oh, we finally got some armor that might be a replacement for our fashion game, boys. Let's see what this looks like. Where are you? Bang! It's cool, but I don't know if it's as cool as the Dreadnought armor. Or the, is it called Dreadnought? Death Knight, sorry, Death Knight. Death Knight armor looks kind of... Yeah, this one looks a little bit too fanciful, but we'll keep it for a little while. I do like the Dreadnought armor a little more. It looks like it's like kind of melted obsidian armor. Also... Is there a button here? Uh-oh. I couldn't get out of there for a minute. What the heck? Button masher wasn't opening. Is this it? Surely not, because there's this. I guess no, because sometimes doors will tell you it's barred if you can open it. So I guess that's nothing. Alright, cool. What's over there? Ah, hey, bud. Let's say before I talk to you.
How goes the puzzle solving?
I think I did it.
It's real then?
Yep.
Wait.
I must get in there to investigate.
Get in there, champ. Do I have to watch you get in there? I don't know. Anyways, what are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Hurry up! Is there more to be said when you arrive, or nah? This is a very nice, pretty area, though.
McFluffigan said there's a mine camp somewhere in the Mount Forger area. Explore around to hopefully...
God, yeah. All I needed to know was it was in this location. I'm groovy. I was gonna say, Fluff, I kind of rambled about this, but in my estimate, I think our previous build with the the book, basically, the builds to me in the mage class kind of revolve around whatever book you're building around. And yeah, ooh, can this be opened?
Green life everywhere.
This is paradise.
Green.
This oasis belongs to the outcast, not to you. You should let Solace keep. You should tell Solace keep immediately.
Keep to share with none.
Yes, the council will be thrilled. Everyone will be ecstatic. There'll be fresh water for our children and our elderly. We'll be able to plant crops. No, I can't tell them, can I? The desperate never know how to control themselves. They'll ruin this place. What do I do?
Tell the outcasts they have new resources. Be content that you were right and never speak about this again. Tell your people, figure out the rest. Yeah, it's tough. I don't necessarily believe the idea of like, this is beautiful, let me leave it. You know, especially when there's people could die, etc. Granted, I do think there's a cost to like telling people, of course, but I'd say tell your people and hopefully they'll figure out the rest later.
Yes, you're right. I'll alert the council. But first I'll go to the Living Archives and tell the elders I was right. Well,
got it, bud. Alright, that was not worth sticking around. And then be like, oh god. Alright, let us just keep running around this area and see if we can find the damn intruders, the steel garrote. This.
Protect the envoy. We've got company.
No, switch. Damn it. There we go. Damn it. I think he must have a high resistance to magic or something. So many enemies just sprinkled all over the place. Also, I did get a cool necklace from a ogre who, which gives me the ability to summon a giant rune creature. It has a lot of sustain but really horrible damage output.
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, I forgot to ask how are you doing today? My friend also, how is everyone today?
I'm doing pretty okay. Nothing too much for me. Yes. I just kind of had a normal-ish morning. Nothing too amazing. Kind of just did things. Not too many good, like didn't really kick ass, you know, but what can you do? Don't say I'm unsatisfied with the day. So we have so much dex that we can actually throw the fuck down. Come here. I don't want to. This only thing that in this game has become really tiresome is having to run around. Ooh, a tiny body. Here's a tongue. Ooh, here's a thing. You know, sometimes it's good, but most of the time it's just like, ugh, I just wish they automated this at this point. I wish most games did that. Like, as you play the game more and more and you mess with the mechanics, and this is my hope for Dragon's Dogma, that, like, I like that you made it so that we had to, like, be really happy about, like, traveling around. We had to plan our routes, etc. Like, that had a good gameplay value, I think. But I also think there's a point where it gets to be a wee bit much. Or like when you're 2 hours into the game, or like when you're like 80 hours in the game, should you still be dealing with the same problems you dealt with at the first start? I don't think so. At least not to me. I don't think that's a good look, you know. But perhaps in their design, they're like, no, it makes sense. Also, yeah, we seen that we couldn't travel that way, so I don't think it's... Yeah, that was what that door was. Okay, that makes sense. That's where the steel garrote's probably holding up.
McFlufferkin said, did you do the side quests up north? The main quest leads to a point of no return, so you should be sure you're satisfied with your side task completion.
Yeah, so I went up here, I did this whole like book harvest thing, did the book thing, did the quest over here for Marius. The only thing I haven't done that we probably will need to do is probably go talk to our companions. I don't know if the little gnome girl will eventually give us a story for this region or the next region. I'd imagine it'd be the next region. But we still have to go back and do our Shark Guys companion quest, which is in the previous Oasis area. But other than that, we should be ready to leave, because I've done this one. I think I'll just download a mod that eventually gives me like the items that were bugged and I couldn't get, because I also got the Berserker armor that was bugged. It's just not a big deal for me to get the Berserker armor though, so kind of whatever. Yeah, I did every quest that I think I could get. I got the Ogre armor over here. I did the like rescue caravan question, which was the Ogre question. I did the bandit settlement, which leads you to Berserker armor. I did that one. I don't think there's anything left over. The only thing it is like an archaeology kind of thing that I don't care about very much, you know? Doesn't matter much to me. And yeah, I don't think this is I don't think we should go right, because we already went right, and this is like barred, whatever it's called. So maybe here? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I probably should want not that this way, the other way. But yeah, man, that's the thing that's shitty fluff. I was reading about a lot of people who said that stuff, where they were basically like, this is one of the it's like this hammer is a legendary hammer, but you can only get it at the point in the store where you can't come back anywhere. And you're like, what? But yeah, there's wands that you can get early on, so it's just like some weapons just got shafted, and you're like, what the fuck, man? That's really annoying.
McFluffican said Mount Forger Quarry is where you need to go.
Mount Forger Quarry? Is this where I'm at? Yeah. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Hello.
Who are you, spirit? The plague's corrupted the rest of us. The steel garrote. Our minds. Broken. I won't let it take me. I'll keep my sanity. You're not real. You can't be. No. Go away,
I wonder if at the end shit gets real bad. Like our companions start going crazy.
The justice of the wild.
Go away. Oh, I know you're not real. I'll
tell me,
stop
GT.
you if I must.
I'll try to get after it with the what do you call it? Withering Waves things resetting. I definitely probably will do a majority of that today and tomorrow. Tonight, and tomorrow. I am no spirit, but you may be possessed by one. Your steel garrote. I've been looking for your company.
Is that my name? I've been wondering. But I could have sworn I was the wind. Aowen.
I mean, honestly, guys, not a bad way to go. You guys get like a psychedelic trip as you get eaten alive by mushrooms.
Fearsome Woodica.
Yours.
By your withering gaze, I bind this tricksome devil. Oh God, it's still there.
Okay, we got it.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's rambling as a madman. Yeah. It's honestly, I see that too. This pointless. Let's go for I see that too.
I just mean that we're running low on options.
Ooh, perception level 9, baby. Maybe we can glean some useful information from him.
The ruiner, the rival, the seed of the poisonous tree.
Got it. Here you found another path to the garden? Or have you found another path to the garden? Jesus Christ.
The closer she draws us to the wood, the worse the visions become. Leaves and chains, roots and rot.
Got it. Where is she?
The Queen receives petitioners from atop her burning throne.
Got it.
The Queen and she...
Ludwig and her remaining force must be inside the mine. Let's go.
None shall pass, she said. None but she and the Queen that was.
Time to
and always will be.
Lean into some bloodshed.
Woedica, bind you, villain.
It is death to this man. One of these. Check out how good this is. For this, and we'll use one of you, I guess. Look, I don't even need to. That was overkill. The lightning would have killed him. The lightning spell and the ice spell. Crazy.
There isn't a direct companion quest for Yatsu. Similar to Giada, it's tied to main quest decisions.
Oh shit! Is she pissed at me then? Fuck this tiny little gnome. Sorry. But yeah, I guess the only thing that we have to do before we get to like the actual, like, I imagine it does tell you like you're gonna leave to the garden. It's a one-way teleport or some shit. So I know whenever that happens, I need to pause. We need to go do Snake Boy's quest. We shouldn't take too long because we're already halfway through it. But yes, I don't know what it gives you either. I just kind of want to see what his companion quest is, because Garrus is like the best companion we've had thus far. Ooh, look at this look. Look at this little guy. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, I forgot we had a stealth mechanic in this game. Also, some of this. Wham! You know, just hear a guy shout on top of a cliff edge. Doesn't terrify you at all?
Catman 11234 said, I hate the gnome purely on the basis of the game, forcing you to need her to reveal illusions. I'd be less peeved if the other characters were need for environmental stuff.
Yeah, well, they are, but they're not like her. So, like, I can replace everyone's action except for her. So you are still kind of correct, but I could, like, theoretically there's a bramble that you could burn down, and the shotgun guy has that value. I don't like her particularly because of one moment, which I'm sure I'd probably also feel differently about Garrus, because Garrus would probably be against me if I chose to, like, kill a bunch of innocents or possible innocents and save others. That's why I'm a little bit peeved, even if it might not be entirely just. Yeah, I don't love that whole shtick. Also, yuck. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of these two. Ooh, wait a minute. This or this? I think that's a little bit more tame, a little bit less heavy. Yes, good stuff.
Lone Syndicate said, Gamersup's update. I've tried Rainho and Numi's flavor Acid
Oh,
Rain
I forgot
and
to ask.
Kissy Kissy Passion, and both are very good.
How is Rainho's? What if you were to? This is one of the hardest things to ask another person. But what would you describe it as? Is it like lemony, or what? Like, what's the flavor? And is it like overly powdered? Like for me, Anime Girl Thighs is way more of like a thick, like heavier taste. Because it's creamsicle. That's a horrible. I should have made the sentence like the creamsicle thing should have been said first. Anyways, it's like creamy. It's like very like heavy, like popsicle flavoring. Like it feels like it kind of coats your mouth immediately, and it's a powerful taste. Whereas like Shy Lily's to me feels like a little bit more mild with like a little bit of more of a lime burst, I guess. But yes, let's do this. Some of this. Wow.
Flufferton said Kai was the most upset with the other options in that regard. Yaxley gets over it pretty quick, at least with my dialogue choices.
Oh yeah, no, Yatsky wasn't like I hate you, but to me it showed like a really bad sign of Yatsky, where she didn't acknowledge like
Catman
the flaws.
11234 said Anime Girl thighs do tend to be creamy, or do you mean the drink?
I mean the drink.
Never mind me.
Gotcha. I mean the drink, but I was gonna say, yeah. To me, I don't know. The moment with Yatsky, was a little weird because of that kind of exact reason. Is that like it almost was all it felt weird, like because she was really annoyed at me, like very mad, without like. But even like when we talked to her to weigh the odds about like, hey, how do you feel, Gata? How do you feel, Yatsli? They both gave reasons of like, well, it does kind of sound like make some sense. I don't want to lose this architecture or this old wisdom. But then they also said, but what if my the love of my life is one of the few people who gets Thanos snapped? And then she's like, I just can't think about that. And I'm like, you're a fucking coward. Like, what do you mean you can't think about that? Like, this is definitely it's the whole thing. It's a trolley problem, asshole. Like, unless you're willing to like fucking throw away your parents and all your loved ones, it's an impossible hard ass question, at least to me. Yeah, so to me that was the thing. And also the fact that she brought up like, oh, it's because you have a relationship with this person. And I'm like, Yatsli, I don't bitch at you about bringing up your fucking husband and then flirt with every guy in the goddamn place, you piece of shit, low-ass character being. I mean low-ass character, I mean like
Rainho
bad
flavors,
content of
peach
character.
rings, W, which you do get that peach ring candy taste, which I was shocked that they nailed the flavor so well.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot that was why. Yeah, Rainho is on the one where like if they ever have like a 2-for-1 sale, I'll probably budge and get another flavor. But yes, it's tough, man, because like I feel like Gamersup's in the state of like I'd always rather probably get like new flavors, even though I like certain flavors, you know. Also, let's just go to town. I fucked up. I did this. Let's do this. Bang. Put this over there. Help you out, Yatsli. We'll put this here. Bang. Get my aggro machine out here. We'll do some of this. Hubbub. And then we'll switch. Everyone's dead. Everyone mostly is dead. Well, fuck. The only thing, yeah. We just bosses, man. Bosses is the thing that I wish we could fight consistently. Maybe let's do that. We're kind of been bitching about like not having enough time to do things. I feel like that when we increase the difficulty, though, we also increase just like the damage or the output of the enemies, that's the bullshit. Path of Damned. What does Path of Damned do?
McFlufferkin said there was a 21% off deal with any code a week or so ago.
20% off is not a good enough deal. I need that deal where it's like, hey, you buy a tub, you can get a free tub and a drink, or you buy 2 tubs and you get a free cup. It has to be like something where it's like, all right, fine. You know, the 20% off, I'm like, well, it's still a lot of money. I can't do that right now. Path of the Damned is only intended for players who desire the more punishing
Volty
encounters.
said, "I'm not gonna lie, the game would have needed more bosses like the last boss."
Yeah. The ogre bosses we fought were actually, I thought, pretty good too. I thought they had like quite a bit of health. I never thought I would want more health, but it only intended for players who desire the most punishing encounters. It requires mastering strategy of building and loadouts. Let's try it. I might go down to hard because I don't want to sit there and like chop at health forever, but I would like to see if I can actually like sequence my abilities in tandem. Applied, you would like to apply this? Yes. We'll see how that feels. It could be bad. We might get one banged every single second, which is tough. But yeah, we shall see. Should make a save because we might die because of this change. Bang! Oh, we're way too far back. We're way too far back. Chill out. This. We're going down, but there's a little more health, maybe. Maybe this region is capped. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. They're definitely still. They're different. They're built different. Good stuff. I don't want to see that, man. I like my character, these companions, quite a bit. I don't want to see them all like start to lose their mind the closer they get to the damn thing. I wonder if they're under like my protection that they're not going to get all crazy, but I have a feeling that the closer we get to that damn garden, shit's going to get bad. Real bad. Real fast. Where is the thing? I am there. In this bit where you're running around picking up garbage, it's fun and also agonizing now that we're so deep into the game, but hey. Ooh. It's one of the few moments where you can see your build in action, and it's so satisfying. Ooh, okay. Tempted? Cass says, as a guy who has tried none of them, which are the most similar to green apple? I do not know. I think Fluff has tried fucking damn near all of them, especially if they're not caffeinated. Lone has tried a shit ton too. Me, I've tried a handful. The one that I think most people would enjoy, because it's just generally good, it's called Incel Tears. It's by far, to me, the best that I've ever had. It's just like peach. It's like peach tea, essentially, but it's just the right amount of all that. Yeah, I wish I bought like 2 of those instead of some of the other ones I bought. It's funny because I also might just have a weird palate because like I didn't actually like Shy Lily's one there very much. That's like the most sold. People love it to death, and I
Lone
didn't
Syndicate
like it.
said, I think there is actually just a green apple flavor cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There also might be that. Yeah. Just like I kind of wouldn't mind one that's more like candy-like a Jolly Rancher kind of like green apple. Jolly Rancher would be more interesting than to me just green apple. But anyways,
the Steel Garrote did this. You can tell because the cowards ran away.
Yeah, they're rough. They're real bad. So now we're playing on the hardest difficulty. Let's watch ourselves get just annihilated. Right?
Gnawing Fetus said a sour green apple.
Sour green apple? Bang! Kill that motherfucker fast. And then this. Back up a little. Wait. Why am I crouched? There we go. And we're good to go. And we just let him bundle in. And we just start shooting him. Why am I'm low on stamina. Jeez Louise. Alright.
Bravo!
Nice, they all died. I don't want to say anything. But Yatsky and that, I mean, they didn't do as much as I would have hopefully liked. But anyways, that's kind of the point of a good build. If you have companions, they should do fucking nothing, essentially. And not that they don't. I'm sure they do stuff. I wish there was more of like, I really do enjoy the Outer Worlds thing. Like, I wish I could just bind LB. What is LB even doing? It's your thing. I wish I could. Maybe it's RB. Maybe instead of throwing a grenade, you could tap it and then you throw a grenade. But if you hold it down, you change your D-pad loadout to then be your companion's abilities. That would be so much nicer to me. Because I really do like the Outer Worlds. Like, you can spam their abilities on cooldown and like lock them into whatever slot you want. Rather than like this. This to me is like the Dragon Age thing, which I've always hated. I just think it's like, I don't know. I want to like live in the moment of the combat. I don't want to have to be like, and pause. And decide what you're gonna do, and yeah, and good. But I think a lot of people do like that, so maybe it's like New Vegas having VATS or something. It's part of the opening the barrier of entry. I can't. I could check. Hold on a minute. Only other apple flavor is JFJ brand snake oil, but it's meant to taste like apple pie. Yeah. I don't know if there's any like tangy, sour vibe for a green apple. Dude, which is a shame because I love green apple too. I love tart things quite a bit. Is there something hidden here besides a sword and a shield? It's barred from the other side. Gotcha. All right. Always want to enter the fight with our book in hand. Some of this, freeze. And this. And this. I might get killed, guys. Yep, that's a lot of damage from him. Whack. And we back up. I wanted to not do that. Stop. Why is that? What's that?
Roffican said the only workaround is finding the companion skills to your active slots.
Yeah.
Easier with 6 keyboard slots rather than...
Yeah, it's definitely, if you're playing on keyboard and mouse, you're eating good. But if you're like me, who's enjoying... I don't want to play an RPG with my keyboard and mouse. I know it's weird, some people like it, but I feel like RPGs are peak, like, soft play. You know, sit back, enjoying yourself, not having to, like, hunch over your thing, get after it. Why can't I break that? Nothing up here. Wasting my rune a little bit. Yeah, man, I seriously consider going back to the one, like, our other book, our like basic ass book, because I also have the other one that like has the explosion spear. But like if you're doing wands, you don't want to have a slot where like you use a melee weapon. Even though I do think like the out of all the summons, the explosive stabby weapon spear thing does sound like a cool ass build, like a spell sword, you know, or spell spear, I guess.
Yes, you at the roots if you lie. We will feed you to the
Bang!
world. Please help me.
Bud, let him. I don't want to hit you in this, so hopefully that will kill that guy plenty. Stack on top of each other. Guys, I'm looking at stamina properly. Are you alive? You're alive. Hey, bud. Let's make a save and talk to you.
Lone Syndicate said just check, and there is a sour apple flavor. I can't vouch for it, though never tried it.
Ooh.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't come.
What happened to this? What happened to the Steel de Garrote?
I don't know. They caught me. They said they had questions. Then they stopped making sense. Just nonsense.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Dream Scourge at work. Again.
Please. There is a friend of mine hiding in the summit. You have to help me before it's too late.
Got it. Say less.
We better hurry if we want to help, darling.
Cool. All right. How do we get up to that one thing? Probably out here somewhere. Magma thing. Up, and then this probably leads us to the place.
Keep quiet.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just gives us a flank route. Kind of corny. We might have it. All I can say is a lot of original non-creator flavors have a more artificial taste. Yeah, I would say be careful, Cat, because there's so. Whoa, okay, wow. We're running in here.
Turn around.
This freeze. And we'll just do this little sneaky guy over here, and then we will let you get eaten by my.
Volty said posted my build and share your GRINN tab.
Can't wait. Break that fucking thing. Go. Yeah, man, just the essence chunks is wild. Wildly good. And this. Go. Eat. Go. I can't press the buttons fast enough. My hands get tired. Oh, maybe our speed is like 10x, but it just feels like it's relatively the same. It's also hard to like button mash that much. I wish it was automated. I wish I could be like, I don't want to do these charge attacks. Just let me to hold them down, please. Oh God! Oh fuck! Oh no! Jeez, that was not good. Golly. Yeah, could I not get to that barred area? Or is that how... Oh, no, that's probably how we come out. Yeah, that makes sense, because it's near the end exit, so that's probably how we loop around. Makes sense. Unless that's not. In that case, I'm probably not losing much. I kind of know what I want. The only thing I want now is that armor fluff told me about the next region, which sucks that I can't get it to where, like, no path of point of no return, so it's going to be quite a while until we get it, because we still need the other guy's quest.
How fantastically inconvenient. A cave-in.
Pow! Parkour! Parkour! There's some stuff here, right? Yeah. Sometimes I don't know if we want to do that shit, because sometimes it breaks. Like, yeah. I guess we would just loop around this way, right? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I'll drop this thing on you, and I'll put this thing on y'all. And I'll put this on y'all too. And then I'll back up, and then I'll do a little hit. I'll do a little... Damn it! Fuck! There! Alright, we're back like this. Also, we have our electricity back. No, we don't. It's just not showing me the cooldown of it because it's dumb. Also, I'm a little bit low on health, bud. A little bit low, and don't hit me. There's someone behind me, guys. Please. Please. Kill him. Whatever that thing is. It's a tiny little guy. You guys can't even kill that thing. And we're poisoned to top it off. Great. Good. If Kai was here, he'd suck the venom out, okay? Brutal. Anyways, is this, yeah, the thing? No, it's just, oh, maybe this is how we would have came in. If we didn't know the power of parkour. Which we do. Alright, well, that was, that's some XP killing things, I guess. Ba 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 da ba. Also, I did want to, I hope Red pops in here at some point, because I did want to ask him something. Unfortunately, it is about the VR thing, which I don't think it's mostly just curious for me. It's funny, the things you think about in the shower are wild. but yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to our hangout part of the stream. Ain't that pretty, dude? Ooh. It's kind of like hard to look at. It's so bright. Ooh, look at all these ice
Flufferkin
things.
said, built to destroy is a nice one-point wonder. Get health and essence, food, buffs, alongside melee power attacks, destroying walls whenever you break objects.
Oh, I see. Yeah. The one of the things you got, or is that like yeah. Oh, I think what you mean. Yeah, the food one where when you break stuff, you heal a little bit. Yeah. I feel like all of the healing though, Fluff, like I don't want to say nerf the other thing, because I know that's bad, not the answer, but I do think that, like, the life siphon thing, it heals you so much, so fast, that it makes every other, like, it makes you kind of, like, baffled that, like, there's, like, you heal for a percentage of your attack. And you're like, yeah, but I just have this one spell. Even if you're a warrior, you can have it. It's so worth it. It stuns the enemy. Yeah, like, and you don't even need to have it up for that long. You know, maybe you can argue when you're holding down the spell you can't attack, but like I still think it's just a really good siphon health spell compared to like every type of other lifesteal. It's just not as nearly as good. Maybe if you have like crazy high scaling damage. I just don't know how high warriors can hit at one bang things. Maybe it's high, but yeah, bang.
The steel garrote left in a hurry. Either they were 2 steps ahead of us or running for their lives.
These are Pargronen books.
McFlufferkin said it's a resource saver more than anything, since food region only works out of combat.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wow, I did not know that.
Beautiful. And wasted on the steel garrote. And looks like they're particularly interested in the keep. That must have a deeper meaning.
Are the steel garrote looking for the garden in the keep? Oh, that's just because that's offered them to the keep. Are they planning on attacking the keep?
Doubtful.
Yeah.
After their defeat in Emerald Stair, all they can do is gather their strength. At best.
They must think that the keep hides away into the garden. For some reason.
It would have to be underground. A secret tunnel, perhaps.
If it is true, how would the steel garrote know? That sounds like it could be a close, guarded secret. Wonder how Ludwig killed for that information. If it's true, that would make sense. Or how do they know?
Ludwig must have an informant. There's no other way. We can't allow the steel garrote to reach the garden. You are meant to go there, and we are meant to take you.
Remember what you're fighting for. The people of the living lands are counting on us.
Don't forget the plants and animals. Their souls depend on us as well.
Nothing will keep them safer than taking out the steel garrote.
Alrighty. Also, let me quick pause. What Bolty said he sent me some stuff. Lone said he sent me some stuff too for watching when we have the hangout thing. Where was it, Bolty? Where did you put the your build? Artificial intelligence. Still need to check out the one thing that Lord sent me. Gaming tab, maybe? Nope. Where would it be? Share your grin, maybe? Yes. Okay. All right, so this is Bolty's build. First of all, Bolty character looking nice. Odin's offering full combo attacks give the hit MV4. Wow, so it shreds their weakness, weakens them. And applies frost damage. Dude, frost is fucking crazy, so that's wild. And you have a spear build. I wonder what the spear does. But anyways, neat. That makes sense. And you have this tiny little dagger. Survivor's Guilt. I think I got this one too. It's an old one. Full combo, deal high frost acclamation and poison acclamation for nearby enemies. That's crazy. That just does a bunch of... Well, I don't know. To me, the daggers feel like they don't, like... I wish they kept their speed, essentially. Maybe when you have a legendary one, it's like there's nothing that can, like, ever slow it down, but it still feels like you slow down when you stab things. Awesome, sorry. And then we have this, which I have seen too. A full combo attack, deal high stun and shock acclamation to nearby enemies. Yeah, so you're just like doing mass AoE every time you're mailing, which is pretty cool. Greatly increases the distance traveled during power attacks. Oh, is that also like you zip just towards an enemy? That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's actually faster, like to skip across the area. And like 12 might and 12 constitution and 10 on critical stat. Okay. Tree of Life. Unending regrowth, slowly regenerate up to... Yeah, this one I thought was going to be... Oh, no, this is not the one. This is not the man, I think the Essence one would be giga crazy. Yeah, I think the Essence one would be like a giga shield. It's the one in the keep, but they like every time you block, you have a 20% chance to recover your Essence, and then also you have... I think you just a shit ton of Essence just by holding the shield or something. And this is a skill tree. Load! Okay, we got grounded. You have to pick something, I think, unless you have the mod that we do that stops that from happening. This. Critical damage. Yeah, that makes sense. You're scaling on your weapon abilities. You got some health. You got some of this. You got some of that. Yeah, it sucks not having more skill points because this is... Bolty's almost level 28. Okay, and he only has a couple to get down to the very bottom, which is unfortunate. We're very much playing with, a stack deck, which is fun. I'm having more fun with that way. But good ass build, Bolty. It makes sense too. Got this hammer. I want to see if we're missing anything behind. All right, let's touch this. Let's see. Did I just know now where we ought to go? Hopefully. More books.
Trespasser. She defiles our ground.
Maybe we did miss something. Damn it. God damn it, yeah, I thought it was going to pop us out the other end. Anyways, hopefully it's not anything good in that, like, hidden room place. Ah, my head. Itchy as hell. My sword also crits for 2k damage, and the stealth ability is absolutely broken as you are able to crit for, like, 6k with all the healing. Yeah, that's good old Skyrim.
She is near.
Oh, shit. So I did see some story stuff that did say you can fight her now, and you'll have to fight her again, But yeah, the question is, should we try to peace talk her down, or should we just say, bitch? Apparently this fight is the only one where I can actually use my abilities in tandem. So yeah, maybe we should just let it swing.
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
And who is going to stop me?
What? Let's rickety rock. What a time to save. We were literally at that point.
Come to take the garden.
What?
Yesterday, this island suffered in the grip of its own madness.
Why so quiet?
Today, the living lands unite under one flag.
I don't know what that was.
One people, one law, one true God.
No! Never
Ooh.
again!
Fuck yeah! Drop a nuke! Although we talked about the anger management things. Yeah, she's gonna cause the Dream Scourge. Yeah. We talked about this. So whatever your fucking name is. You got a problem with emotions, alright? You need to reel them in. You cause calamities, a lot of people die, then you're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh god.
They're coming. Don't be shy, envoy. Come. Let's talk.
Your weapon's drawn. I don't really know if you want to really talk, miss.
That was a close one.
So here you are. Sapadal coaxed you toward the garden, a spider luring a fly to the safety
If Sapadal
of
is
the
fluff,
web.
then yes.
Who spins? Who rides? She weaves a trap of steel.
Look at my paladins, envoy. Look what your god has done to us. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapadal's weapon. A cudgel to drive us out of the living lands.
Yeah, bud. That can't be true. Sapadal would have told me. You may be right. Even if that's true, Sapadal is allowed to defend their homeland. I didn't come all the way to hear a monologue. I'm after the garden. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's tough. I don't know if these questions really matter, but I can't be true. Well, it definitely is true. It's definitely a thing. You may be right. Yeah, even if it's true, she's allowed to defend herself. I just don't want to take that as like free reign of like, yeah, just fucking kill everybody. You know, like, I don't know what's true about that. I sided with, yeah, no, me too. But I'd say I think that she's allowed to defend herself.
And mortals have a right to secure their future. What a pair we make, envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment? Or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in your ear?
The problem with this is that you're the worst, you know? If somebody's out here living their life, doing like, you know, getting into all kinds of things like fitness or self-care or some shit, good. The problem is that you're like, hey, we should conquer everybody and like just have them do whatever we want. That's the problem. It's the fact that like I'm all like, hey, maybe we shouldn't expect these gods to do everything for us and like pray instead of do things that actually could help our lessen suffering in our life. But this whole shit, I hate the armor. I look at myself, we look like a fucking derpy paladin. I don't like it. I like the dead, undead, like, why is it clipping through my neck also? I just noticed that. Not cool. Anyways, what do you propose? Sapadal deserves a chance to be free. You've made some good points. I'm willing to listen. The only monster I see here is you. I say she deserves to be free.
You've seen what they can do in chains. Setting them loose would be a disaster. No matter where we turn, we find the consequences of Sapadal. Plague, blight, madness. The living lands hangs by a thread because mortals cannot live in the shadow of a god, much less one that's lost its mind.
Use whatever brain is left in your skull. Mortals have been here for centuries. It's only gotten worse since you arrived.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Well, this god was quite pleasant up until your steel garrote came in and started setting things on fire.
Huh.
You and I alone can save the living lands by destroying the unending madness that is Sapadal.
Why couldn't you be cool? You know what I mean? Why couldn't you be like, hey, I look like a demon from the abyss, and I'm kind of wanting to save people, but they're mean to me, but I still have a good heart. Instead, it's like the most evil, sinister fuck possible. Guess what, guys? Evil and sinister. I know it's crazy. You're wrong. When I reach the garden, I'm setting her free. You're right. I want to hear what my friends think. I think we just did, okay?
From her point of view, the answer is obvious. But consider what we know about Sapadal. Or, to be precise, what we don't know. The consequences we've seen are not Sapadal's true nature, but the projections of their tormented mind.
Oh.
Whatever we do, will at least put an end to their imprisonment. Nothing should live in a cage.
I don't know your god all that well, but I know that Ludwig attacked Fjord without provocation. I'm in no hurry to trust her opinion.
Our time is short.
I was doing my best to be a good dad, so I think she's gonna be less sociopathic, less emotionally crazy, to the point emotions are fine, but not when you're like, you know, some guy says some shit and she's just like, fucking drop a purge nuke on people, drop COVID-19 times 10, essentially, bang. You're wrong. I'm letting my friend go.
Break the bars.
Ooh, she's like a hype man
Hear that, you
in our
shambling
mind.
old bag of
Ooh,
bones?
let's go.
Decaying cesspit of nightmares.
Oh, that's a big decision. Can't we just talk to them first?
I knew it might come to this. Sapadal has a stronger claim on you than we ever did. Still, I had hoped your wisdom would prevail, if not your loyalty. What a shame to destroy so much potential.
Ludwig, don't do this. We don't have to fight. We were always meant to fight. My nature against your faith. Tell the Burn Queen who sent you. Ah, God, we gotta go. Fuck it. I always use a diplomatic answer, but fuck it. Tell the Burn Queen who sent you. Yeah.
She already knows. Don't you feel her eyes on you? Prepare yourself for the beyond.
Bolty said we ballin'.
We balling. Okay. Alright. Yes. You're way too close. It's cheating. Why was I that close to you? She broke it immediately. She broke it immediately. Holy shit. This. This. Oh, I'm getting lit the fuck up somehow. Give me some help. Is she undead? She's not. She's not technically undead just yet. She's not full undead. We're gonna do this, and just go to town. And we're just gonna go to town. I don't know where she is. She's teleported away. Gonna focus on what do you call it? Lowering the herd? What is it called? Lowering the population of the enemy? No. So, yeah. Oh, there's more. Perhaps I should just focus on nuking her down, but we'll see. We have so much essence. Give me a minute. Chill out. Ah! This. Be grounded. And then this. And now this is up. Oh, I'm almost dead, you fucking bitch. Give me this. Stop it. There, do some of this. Bear, come back. This, you too, this. There, grounded. Go. And this. Alright, we're ready to eat. Where is she? In this hill. I can't see shit. Where did she go off to? She's gonna teleport away, that coward. Is she there? Where is she? I can't see dick. Oh, there she is. Alright, we're gonna drop all this shit on her again. Bang! This. Alright, and... Where'd she go? Where'd she go?
Speed up.
Wait, guys, she's not. Her body's not there. She like, did she do like the ninja thing, but she was covered in elements that we couldn't see her to escape? Must've been. Anyway, she did the whole I'm the final boss. What happened with your message, Nine?
Ha! Take that. That'll teach the Steel Garrote to mess with us. Oh, but she has a death guard. Maybe she won't stay dead.
Foreshadow.
That pulse. The pulse that changed everyone. That was from Sapadal. Have they been the source of the Dream Scourge the whole time? All we can do now is focus on the garden.
That's why I mean a little bit. Like, yeah, I haven't asked you, and literally moments ago I was like, hey guys, what do you think I should do? And then she's just like, hey, wait a minute. Is that? Yeah, it does. Wow.
McFlufferkin said explore a bit before leaving this area. There's some loot to be had.
Oh, okay.
Bolty said no shit, Sherlock.
No shit. Yeah, man. It's one of those things. Again, it's probably just like a coding thing. Again.
Touch the Adra. Feel our voice.
So I should not touch the Adra just yet. But yeah, I'm sure like this game does feel like it is kind of like not rebooted, but like.
Speak. We would speak to you.
All right, fine. Let's talk. Let's talk. I hope I can talk to her after doing this. I would just immediately teleport me to the fucking thing. Hello. There. What's good?
They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars. They do not hear.
Ooh.
We scream. They do not answer.
All right. Okay. What happened? You changed those people into Dreamthrall, didn't you? Tell me the truth, Sapadol. Are you behind the Dreamthrall? What? Come on, dude. What the hell? Of course she is. Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help us. I just saw you turn everyone... As you say, to be honest with me, James tells you, right?
Truth. Truth? We are in agony. They come. A surging flood of parasites. They destroy us bite by bite.
It's all right. You're safe. Stop it with the tantrum. I can't reason with you when you're like, all right, you're okay.
They eat us alive. Out! Let us out! Set us free!
It's over. I killed the Dreamthrall. The Steel Garrote won't hurt you anymore. Those were people. How could you turn them into monsters? I don't know. I don't want to say the thing, but I don't know. I don't know what the story, like, I want to feel like I want to know what the pulse of, like, the mechanics are. Like, if I know the ending, then I know what to get to that ending, essentially, but I don't know if I need to, like, try to tell her that, like, hey, killing people, like, always reinforces that killing people is bad. Or if I need to, like, befriend her so that she knows that human beings do have, like, there are human beings that you should save or whatever. I don't know. It's over. I killed the Dreamthrall. The Steel Garrote won't hurt you anymore.
There are always more. Yeah. New steel treads upon the ashes of the old. The light stands in the midst. The old light. It blinds us. Send it away.
Keep trying. Breathe. Ground yourself. You turned them into Dreamthrall. You can't go on like this. Say nothing. Stop. That's enough. I'd say deep breath. Ground yourself. All that.
It hurts. It has always hurt this way. And our pain spreads. And the rot spreads. The plague grows.
Okay, so maybe she's saying, like, her pain is a reflection of the fact that the Dream Scourge is happening. It's like antibodies for your body, essentially, like just causing it to kind of try to survive. The Dream Scourge was you. It was always you. All this time, you knew what was going on. You were lying to me. I'd say that. That's true. That's fair, I think, to say.
Not lying, no. We did not remember. We feared your judgment. We did not want to remember.
What could be so painful that you want to forget your own history? Disgusting. I can't imagine hiding from my memories like that. I understand the past is a difficult thing to confront sometimes. What could be so painful that you'd want to forget your own history? Man, it's always tough because I feel like understanding is nice, but you don't get any information that way, so it's shitty. You kind of have to be like the guy who's like pushing the boundary to kind of understand what the fuck's going on, so I'll say this one.
We were nothing once, and then we were. As we woke to the world, we reached out and we found them, the other gods. We thought they would love us, but they flinched from us like we were a flame. The charred queen called us an abomination. We tore chasms in the land and boiled its rivers to stop her magfolk, to save our people. How could we have known how fragile their bodies were? She hurt us, killed those who loved us. She wanted us gone, forgotten, destroyed utterly.
Okay. I must say, all this stuff that we have heard about her hasn't been too egregious, you know? It's been like missteps of a god being like, I didn't know I was that strong. I didn't know you're that weak. Shit, I crushed you in my hands. That's why Wodica came for the Elka. It was because of you. How could the other gods do that to you? You were a newborn. No wonder you're furious. I would too. Fuck those gods. I like the middle one. How could the other gods have done that to you? You were a newborn. I guess that's why though. No wonder you're furious. Fuck those gods. Sounds kind of interesting, but Also, but then your anger isn't with the people; it's with the gods.
Said she's pretty much a newborn that had no understanding of her powers, only to be imprisoned for centuries.
Yeah, that makes sense. How could other gods do that to you? You were a newborn.
We do not know. We do not comprehend. We were new to the world, and it to us. Yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. She who called us monster. We thrash and the affliction rises. We scream and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie.
If Avowed 2 is you going to fight that bitch,
Nine
bitch.
Fetus said, and the other gods sent the Maegfolk to imprison her.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna be like number 2. Is you're going out to all these like lands and being like, "You want to fuck with my god? I'll kill you. I'll fucking slaughter all of you." You let me think this wasn't your doing. You offered to fight a problem that you created. I understand sometimes we must do terrifying things to survive. I don't know what to say with this one, gang. This is where I might need, like, just like Bolty, where it's like I choose 2 and 3. You let me think it was it wasn't your doing. You offered to fight a problem that you created. I understand sometimes. I don't want to say 3, man. I kind of get it. I don't think it's right that like the gods did this to her, and she's like, "Fuck you, mortals!" Like, wait. The Steel Garrote, yes, but like all these other people, that's tough. I understand sometimes we must do terrifying things to survive. Constellation Killer 2.0, yeah. No, he says, makes sense. The sequel would tend to be a go.
Bolty said, have you killed the assassin guy?
Have you killed the assassin guy? Which guy? The assassin guy. No. What do you mean? What assassin guy? I don't think so. The guy at the very beginning who was like who killed me? I didn't kill him. Go with your gut. I understand sometimes it can be terrible survival. Hold on.
We only wanted to be loved. We only wanted not to be alone.
If I ever have a daughter, it's gonna be bad.
They hurt us.
I'm not gonna be able to put my foot down.
We hurt them back. We hurt them again. We dreamed of green shoots, roses without thorns to prick. But the vines of the past strangle us. Help us. We are alone.
I don't know what to think about you. You lied to me. You caused the dream scourge. That's more than you deserve, you monster! No. Yeah, of course. Sapril, I'm with you. Yeah, I'll say that. Guys, let me tell you, hey, if you're in a place where, like, there's a god and she's carpet bombing everyone with disease, maybe not a good look to be like, hey, you're the worst. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, or best case scenario, you and your friends get to live. Okay? Anyways, yes, of course. Sapril, I'm with you.
At last, gentleness, like the soft kiss of summer. We will make this better. We promise. Help us.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Release us. Then the rot ends.
Yeah, that makes sense. I keep my promise, Sapril. Give me one good... What? We just said... after what you've done, I got you.
We give you another sliver of our power, a piece of us. Do you accept?
Sure.
The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall. Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more.
Yeah, again, I don't really understand why you wouldn't. Like, I always find it hilarious where, like, the devs choose to where to divert, you know? They're kind of like, oh, God, like, she lied to you. And I'm like, buddy, people lie a lot. I don't know why you'd be like, how could you? I'm like, guys, it was obvious that she was a part of the fucking plague. There's not a single god they've shown us that has anything to do with pestilence besides fucking... And also, they have mushrooms on their face. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what do you mean? The fact that our character's like, what? It's just like, shut up. I accept the power. Yeah, sure. Fine. Sure, just give me power.
We grant you our power.
I agree you gotta discipline the child, but there's a moment where, like, to me, I want to if I can, like, it's almost like bullying. Let me tell you something, Kat. If your kid was defending himself against the person who was bullying him, would you be like, that's wrong, you're grounded, fuck you? Absolutely not. Now, maybe there could have been a way you could have handled it better than punching him in the fucking face. But to me, I can at least understand, okay, no, this motherfucker's been picking on my kid for like 10 fucking weeks. Get fucked,
11,234 said, I knew she wouldn't want to face the music, since I've been in a similar situation. You just want to bury it all.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Cross the acid sea. It cups our prison in its palm. It waits. We wait. Free us. End our suffering.
Alrighty, what do we get power-wise? Seed of Vengeance. Replace Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies, as well as deals damage over time to nearby Delimgin. I guess everybody. I guess temporarily turns up to 3 nearby Kith corpses into allied Dream Thrall. Well, that's not going to bode well for us, gang. That you just bring back the fucking people? We're gonna look like the cause. Well, fuck them, honestly. At this point, I choose wholesome.
Catman 11,234 said necromancy baby.
Yeah, actually, exactly. Exactly that. Oh, we're taking everything, unfortunately. We haven't broken down a single sword. In my defense, breaking down weapons is ass.
said teaching her discipline is different from disciplining her for being trapped for centuries.
Yeah.
She's like a caged animal. Of course, she'll lash out after so long.
Yeah, no, to me, I think it makes more sense as like it kind of feels like an antibody response a little bit. Like the idea that she like is trapped and she can't even control, like, especially when you see her, like, she seems to be based around mood swings, like, or almost like she doesn't even know she's causing havoc. And then when she starts to calm down, then she's like realizes, oh fuck, I didn't mean to actually cause so much harm. So that to me makes sense, and exactly like what the whole analogy is, which is like she's a child god that like doesn't know what she's doing essentially, and that's why she's like locked on to you. Because that's the other thing I was kind of like, are all the gods kind of this like clingy and like curious? Maybe, but it also makes much more sense that she is just different in that way, where she's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I people expect me to have an understanding of all these things, and I end up hurting people, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this sucks. What do I do? So yeah, all makes sense. Ooh, Dark Rebirth. Yeah, sometimes the upgrades in this game are ass. It's like reduces the cooldown of Second Wind. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm just also a person that like I want something that gives me a hint at like a weird playstyle, like not something that's like you take 55 less damage. To me, is the most boring upgrade on the planet. But it's like, hey, when you activate that skill. That has like a button that you can like invest in, and you can like spam that skill 3 times.
What a lame ring.
Exactly, what a lame ring. Yeah, like, but if you had like a thing where it's like every single time you use this ability that you can, if you invest in it, cast 3 times, it summons like a tiny little orb that will like do a little bit of damage over time. But if you invest in it, you can spam these fucking 3 things out. Now you have a floating orb that can do some shit. Something like that. All right, you watch them talk amongst yourselves. Yes, we got 30 minutes, and then we probably will switch over to a hangout and look at some things and talk about some stuff.
Lone Syndicate said, have a wonderful piss, GRINN.
Gnawing Fetus said Wodica is Captain Douche Canoe's god, and she embodies her perfectly honestly. None of the other gods are as curious or questioning as Sepidal. They're more of a, do as I say, not as I do, gods.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I really hope this game does have a sequel, and you can just be like, alright, bitch, you wanna fuck with my child? I'll kill you. I'll kill you where you stand. Also, I don't think there is a more supportive community about me on Twitch or YouTube about a community that just always has my back about disposing of horrible waste within my body. Okay, Thanks, gang. What's up here also? Oh, look at us go. Hunter's Arrows of Seeking. God Shrine item, which I don't even know if I want to get this one for this area.
We found, actually. Let's try it out.
I don't want it. I already have the path of magic in my blood. We're good with Reuben. Oh, maybe this does lead you to the thing that I was hoping for, where you can come back out the right way. Maybe. Maybe not. Guys, I'll be honest. Will I remember to use the special thing? Probably not. We have now a spell. Is it good? Probably. Will I remember to use it? Probably not.
Carry in the brush.
Don't shoot me. This also. Dabba dabba dabba. Look at you. Look at you stunned. Look how dumb you look. Imagine you're frozen to death and someone just walks up to you. Hey, man.
Who's next? Anyone?
Oh, that'd be the worst, man. Some sort of time mage, but you can't move, and then some just real creepy fuck just gets right up top of you. Hey, man. Puts your cheek and his cheek together. You really fucked up, didn't you? Just, oh god. Oh, I don't know why it's such a funny visual image for me. I think we went that way. You all just everywhere. I thought we killed y'all, but I guess not.
T said need more ASMR GRINN.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I try to talk with not I know some people who naturally have high spit in their mouth, and I don't have that as much. So I don't. Also, I did find out that if you have any of these powers, you can break somebody with ice. Kind of nice. If you have I think maybe it's maces do more damage against enemies that are cold, frozen like that, because you can shatter a motherfucker in half with a mace. I'm just not sure if it's because we're so high level or dealing damage or whatever that we're kind of fine. We're doing that anyway, but yeah. What would be the odds that we could? No, probably not. Probably not great. Okay, well, maybe.
Gnawing Fetus said necromancy time.
We'll try it. We'll try it once because I forget to use it anyway. Nothing. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find that way to that thing, but who cares? We're on borrowed time anyway. So are there is the keep going to be under siege or some shit?
Yeah.
Because I did look in to see if if I'm going to make mistakes essentially by doing some things. And yes, the GRINN piss. Oh no! Oh no! What a horrible sentence. Let's do some of this. And now, will it take the dead bodies of Dream? Well, let's kill one of them just to be sure. Okay, one's dead. Magical ability of that. Seed of Vengeance. They have to be dead. They have to be dead first. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Is it happening? Yes. This was that was my friend. All right, let's go to our actual builds. Chill out. Relax. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. I gotta do this first. Alright. Will it come alive and hate me? I don't know. Where's the one? Oh, there it is. You're stuck. Little goober. There. Alright. There's more?
Invaders in the garden.
I'll be honest, guys, I'm not sure I remember how to do that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember how to do that. Just to be alright, pause. Let me just quickly activate all this shit. All of you. Dying. Okay, well, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me siphon this thing. Bop, 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 bop. Thank God the Dream Scourge aren't considered, not living. Like undead. Like goddamn, what's her name? Reach. Come on. Damn my little horrible lung capacity. Do I want to collect all the loot? I don't, but I have to. Also, we leveled up. What should I put my points into? Dude, we're getting to the point where I'm kind of I don't even have a want anymore. I guess that my thing is now longer. It'll come back faster. I guess we'll get critical damage too. Cool. Again, I do want to reset my skills. I think because I think I kind of want to go back to what we had in the beginning, like the lightning and electro storm. But just the other abilities have been kind of mid. And I'll just buy rune spam. Yeah.
I'll explore ancient ruins any day, but mine.
Oh, we can teleport. I bigged up. All right, back to Solace Keep, unless something broke, but it doesn't look that way. I think we're good. Damn it! Why is the sensitivity so insane? Oh.
Thank you.
I can't travel with them. People always want me to fight my way through. Or is it trying to show me that like
Flufferkin
dreams
said by the end of the game, my build consisted of Flurry of Blows, Barbaric Shout, Sapodal's Powers, and my Grimoire spells.
I was gonna say, I don't know how anyone could choose not to use
Bolty said, I have read something about an infinite gold glitch, but I don't know.
I have to read something about an infinite gold glitch, but ooh, that's not bad. I feel like the money thing, that like there's not enough to buy the game for me to really want stuff. Like, there's just so much other items that you can get that are kind of better than the stuff locked behind paywalls. Granted, we are having a thing that makes money less shitty, so maybe that's great for people who are playing on console who can't like get a mod that makes the game balance more reasonably for one playthrough kind of vibe. I mean, I'm surprised that it has a New Game Plus, or doesn't have a New Game Plus. Sorry, I was blown away almost by that. I thought for sure. Like, every game has the same problem where it's like there's no New Game Plus, and you're like, please, oh my god. Every game makes this mistake, and everyone wants it. And it's weird that it has to be fucking DLC content. I will say though, I do think there's like leaks about like the new thing, so I am wondering if the devs kind of did that thing where they're like, hey, a key, I guess. I'm sorry. Yeah, like you know how there's like a thing that people always say where like sometimes developers will like build out a game and then realize, oh, there's plenty of game here. Let's sell the post-launch areas that we have or something to back to for a DLC.
Catman 11,234 said, so Sapodal is our all-powerful tiny child god. I wonder if another route she would have hated us.
Yeah, I think if you were really disparaging of her and her suffering, I think she'd probably eventually be like, "Here's this bullshit. You know, I hate you." Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that's at least from what I've seen from the game, it's not opposed to doing that. I do wonder I wonder how many of your choices actually matter. Like, I feel like it could come down to 3 choices that you talk to her, and like maybe it's each time you commune with her there if you're like really rude and evil. Or if it's literally like everything, like every thing that you do is always a reflection of something you could have done better possibly. You know, I don't know. But I imagine it's pretty. It matters. I imagine a lot of it matters. Yeah, we're not even built for melee. We're able to do melee with this, so I don't know what's happening. Yeah, maybe it's just little like shitty enemies. This. Oh, wow! Golly, gee willikers, this. Golly. We're a bad bitch. Chill out! Yeah, see, like, yeah, the health steal on that thing is insane. Fuck you! Get the health. And this one mace, I don't know how you can't make it like one of your off weapons, because it's just the fact that it heals you with every bonk and gives you attack speed for all of your other builds. Just it's too good. Anyways, yeah, I guess I mean, are we gonna go? I feel like we're gonna get back to Solace Keep, and it's gonna be like it's a war zone. And then we're also finding our way to like dungeons that also just have a lot of base enemies in them. Our build can consist literally of just this, and just doing that. We don't need to activate all the abilities. We can just shoot forever and be fine. We also have movement speed buffs, which are cool. We're zooming. So fast. Fast as fuck, boy. You guys got it. We've killed enough. we can kill everything if we want.
Couldn't have done it better.
Boy, just at the last minute there. You guys got it! I wonder if our people are also, like, under siege or dying. Oh, people are talking to us out the outer rim. What's good?
Oh, you can't say that Solace isn't taking things seriously. Not now.
Yeah.
And then what?
Bolty said you want to finish the game today?
No. I just want to get to the next area so that we can finish it on Thursday. Because I'll probably do a lot of the stuff in the other region on my time. And we'll finish it on Thursday. But I wouldn't be opposed to finishing it on Thursday, Friday as well. Just a dent. I want to like, yeah. We're not finishing it today because I want to have a hangout stream where I want to talk to you guys about a bunch of shit. Also, don't give us some gameplay for good old Marvel Rivals.
It's not the one I'm worried about. Someone's going to have
I save and talk to y'all?
Let anyone in these days, huh?
Not much to talk about, unfortunately. I could take these, but I still haven't broken out the current weapons I have, so yeah.
You know what that means. I knew it.
Let's hope this isn't bugged. Could be. Nog says, "Cat, my bad. Playthrough say hi. Was it what? Have you ever peed during stream? You're part of it. I would be hyped.
Volty said the upcoming part is the part where I messed up my game.
Oh no! Let me make a save. Make a save all the way back here. All right, what are we gonna do, boys?
Everyone, please do not panic. Simply exit the keep quickly and calmly, and.
I wonder if I could have talked to the guy back at the Paradise about his letter. Maybe I should have done that.
McFlufferkin said the only bug is if you decide to kill Kostya and still pick the path of destruction.
Okay.
It's avoidable.
Envoy.
Volty unfortunately chose that bugged combination.
Okay. So we don't want to kill this lady, and also I want to keep the keep alive, and I probably want to keep her alive. Because even though she's an asshole, yeah.
Beyond, who let you in here? Please, whatever it is, we are in crisis. I cannot help you.
We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out. You must leave now.
Oh, she looks like she's been crying. Let's not waste time then. Where is the path to the garden? I can't leave until... Yeah, that.
We told you, we don't know. And this is hardly the time to be asking.
Tell that to the Steel Garrote. They found a way to the garden, and it's somewhere beneath the keep.
They would have stormed the walls by now. But the Dream Scourge got them first.
The Steel Garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace?
Somebody told them. Oh, is it that snake fucking mother... Oh, God, low-key, you were right. Somebody told them. What do you think? Before the garden were missing from living plants, the Garrote had them. The Steel Garrote were in possession of that, books and records. That one I might choose. The Steel Garrote were in possession of Paragon, books and records, stuff like that. A young novice stole from the living archives and gave the spoils to the things. I'll say that. This one. Steel Garrote were in possession of the materials.
How could they have gotten anywhere close to such valuable artifacts? Kostya's scouts would have seen them, and they didn't report. You weren't lying then. He was. Good God.
Could Kostya have told the Steel Garrote about another entrance to the garden?
No. If such a thing existed, I can't believe it. He wouldn't. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a fool. I have failed my duties. Kostya.
He's been trying to make a deal with the Adder using the keep as a bargaining chip. He doesn't believe the Wardens can last here much longer. He's a two-faced coward and snake. Are you sure you can trust him? If you say so, you know him better
said,
than I
I
do.
love how the NPCs always flex during the conservations.
What shall we do here? If you say so, you know him better than I do. He doesn't believe the Wardens can last much more longer here. This is true. He wants to use it as a bargaining chip, but it's tough because I don't want her to be completely in power either. Because I think like what he said is not entirely wrong. I just don't think I want him to fucking be the leading with the people that are terrible. If we're team baby goddess, it's probably best that we don't incentivize the spreading of our king's doctrine. Probably. So we'll say tell her the truth. Bargaining chip shit.
I knew he was making overtures, but I didn't think he'd go that far. The ambassador has not responded to Kostya's overtures, has he? I made sure of that when I threw the ambassador's replies in the forge fire. I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but
people can be horrible. Mahalat, whatever her name is. Even the ones we care for can change. Even the ones we care for can change.
But an oath cannot change. A duty should not change.
I can't believe Kostya handed the Steel Garrote a secret we protected for hundreds of years. Mayu. Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates? He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava.
Sounds like your problem, loser. Fuck you. Tell me where he is. I need to find the garden. What would you have me do?
I will show you where Kostya has gone. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him. I do not wish to see him dead, but if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives.
Say less.
I cannot suffer those who would harm us to live. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way.
Her reaction is a little more understandable now. She definitely, they paint on so thick that she's just a dickhead in the beginning. But her reaction, like right now, where she's like, I get that he's like, he's what is it called? Interested in like these over promises of freedom and prosperity. So it's not like she's not also interested in things like that. Maybe we'll see. It'd be cool if we led the way of like, what if you just have dealings with like the people in the other districts and shit, not necessarily the king or whatever. I wish you and Warden the best. Thank you, Melina. Yeah, say thank you.
If your arrival is indeed a message from Nandru, I hope he remembers his people well. I hope he is proud of us. Go now, and go with the gods.
Alrighty. The keep's gonna be fine. We're not gonna let this keep fall. But how... is it behind here? No, it's probably that room that probably opens up, right? Oh, it's there. Hey, bud!
Outsider. That was a damn big explosion, wasn't it? Heard it down here above the sound of the anvils. What can I do for you?
I'll show him the medal. I should be able to... oh, fuck it.
Did he now? And what exactly?
Yep.
These days I work more with the Queen.
Yep.
And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be...
Yep, sorry. Are you done? So, what can you do with it?
The question you should be asking is, what can't I do with it?
Can you make a wand?
I could refine and sharpen the material
You can
into
only make a
sword,
fucking
certainly.
Catman 11,234 said this guy sounds like the mad god of Skyrim.
Oh, Sharagorath?
Metal. Alternatively,
Volty said home base gets destroyed a Hargot of Forge and Sword.
McFlufferkin said give him the star medal. If you get all pieces, you get a sword and gun.
Yeah, I don't have all of them. I thought you could need two. You can either choose between a sword or a what do you call it? A blunderbuss, which I think I want a blunderbuss.
May Abaddon guide my hand. And this trial
maybe I found
worthy
two.
of Margrin's
I thought I only found one.
Huh. At least your enemies will see a gorgeous weapon. Before you kill them, of course.
Yes. Here it is. A firearm unlike any other. I call it the Moonstrike Arquebus. For it will strike your enemies as fiercely as Abaddon's hammer struck the falling moon.
Haha, yes. Those the whole things that come down on us, please. I see why you're a Forge Master. Thank you. This is an incredible weapon.
You are most welcome, outsider. However, this material is unlike any other metal. It is superior in nearly every way, and an unmatched challenge to work. I want to see what else I could do with it. Bring me more fragments.
Apparently I have them. Give him the thing. Let's see how you can further empower... Wait, what? Wait. I only want the thing. He can make it better?
Volty said wait.
What do you wait? What do you call it? I kind of want to make him give him this. Give me this. Like, can you make it better? The like blunderbuss? Is that possible? I thought you only were able to get two. I wonder if I ask him this, he'll be like, no. You can choose the sword or enhance the gun. I kind of want to enhance the gun. I'm not playing a sword build at all. So, yeah, that's it. Enhance.
I've been looking forward to doing this for a long
McFlufferkin said you
time.
can upgrade the rifle.
Proper
You can get
rifle
all
for the
4
barrel
pieces of
and
star
a bit
metal
of
and
weight
get all.
balancing will do this arquebus wonders.
Let's keep a safe distance.
Here you are.
Heaven Striker.
Firearm unlike any other.
Hell yeah. Then never know what hit him. You're outdone yourself, Forge Master. I put a good use.
I should hope so.
Good stuff. All right, bud. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. Thank you. Let's see what the hell we just got. Yeah, forwards more stuff. Gotcha. You give him more metal. This bad boy. Well, not this bad boy. Where is it? All the way at the bottom there. Boom. Heaven Striker. Power attacks deal moderate frost acclimation to nearby enemies along with... Wait, how did he improve it? Did he just make it like legendary? It does do 400 damage. Which, for reference, this does 170 and our wands do almost 100. Yeah, but they also fire so fast, so the wands are just crazy. The wands, like, I can get to 500 damage way faster than one shot of this can reload. Well, maybe. Could be quite balanced, who knows. Let's go. Save. Save this keep. And call that a, not a college room, we'll move on to the hang-up party. I'm fairly sure that's Uncle Shu's VA. Okay. Uncle Shu, what a name. I don't know if that was Sharagorath. Maybe it's just because Sharagorath has such an accent on his like speech.
McFlufferkin said talk to him again. He might be able to make the sword, too.
I don't know if I have enough material for the sword, because it would have popped up, I think, like just like the other one. Also, yeah, I might come back for the sword. I just don't want to go load that save.
Ecosystem. Under different circumstances, I would love to spend some quality time here. Much as I want to study the life forms around us, we shouldn't tarry.
I feel like we're gonna switch to the other lady, or to Garrus, because she has.
Is that lava really high for everyone, or just
Catman
me?
11234 said you're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch.
I mean, it's like we could make a baby Sharagorath, but let's not. Let's make a nice, happy, hopefully emotionally stable Sharagorath. All right. Although the parallels of, you know, she's nearing mad godhood is definitely apparent. This. Supreme weapons. We'll do this. I kind of want to use the weapon, but fuck it. We'll do this. And then we'll do this. Aggro. Good stuff. Switch to you. I could just go melee. Honestly, just do melee. So long as you have like, yeah, you have magic also taking damage to them, you can kind of roleplay that it's all you. You know, it's all your melee when really it's just fucking lightning slamming them in the back 15 times. Yeah.
Kostya is going to start without us if we don't get a move on, Tilly. These poor wolves.
I don't like how you talk to me.
Kostya must be behind this. Let's hurry.
I'm kidding, she talks fine, but how does one get over there? Is there a thing I missed? Fuck it. We don't need every chest, but we want every chest. Yeah, man, I will say this area does feel like pretty bare bones compared to the other one. Like, not incomplete is the right word. No, sorry, not bare bones, but it does feel like again, this game got delayed, and I bet they fucking grinded out the first couple and made it like bearable. And then I think this is where they didn't quite have enough time.
McFlufferkin said it is a hidden path behind you, I believe.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so we can't get to that. Hopefully it's something good. Okay, geez. So went down here. This further back. That. Most things require you to go take 2 steps back, 1 step forward, type of thing. There's a door here, but we can't open it. Huh. Again, we might just say fuck it. It's not... I wonder, usually it's like a false door, like you can break something, but... Like, why would this be here if like, you couldn't jump to somewhere? Huh. Is that up high? No, it has to be to the right. Do you just jump over this and like hope for the best? That's the only thing. I think maybe we could drop down from the right. Yeah. Must be something like that.
McFlufferkin said 282 out of 300 standard pulls. 18 remaining until I get my standard S rank selected.
Yeah, man, I was about to say, that's something we might be doing too, is I haven't done the other thing yet. Like, I don't think I've spent any of my Z coins. I would like to actually get, what's his name? Still get the fox guy. Just to have a stunner on my team that kind of matches what's her name's element would be not terrible. Maya Bees, because she's not lighters on her team anymore. Granted, he doesn't need to be because she does so much overwhelming damage that she kind of is just fine, you know. But yeah, there it is. But maybe that was the right way to go. It is. But if we could do this. So much coins and gems. Yeah. It's a big ass dungeon. We are 2 hours in, but I would like if we could just stomach this until we can get to at least wrap up the keep one. It'd also give me a chance to kind of like, well, no, I wanted to get to the new area. No, I wanted, yeah, we're probably gonna have, yeah. Shit. Fuck. It's probably gonna be a Friday, Thursday stream. We'll have one more small week of streaming. I'll probably split it down the middle so it's not just Avowed. It'll probably be like ZZZ and Avowed.
Bolton said not much left in the new area.
No, I know, but the problem is that we can't come back, and I wanted to do the Fish Boys quest still. That's why I was like, fuck, we're a little bit behind. So that's why I'm like, we might need to leave it a little bit for that day, which is fine. It's not like, again, I think so long as we're not just doing more Avowed, we have like Avowed and something else, I think we'll be able to wrap it up and have a good time still. Yeah, because I would like to do the Fish Boy quest, and yeah. So I think we'll get to this can be completed, and then because even when you're transitioning to a new area, it does seem to like...
McFlufferkin said you'll get one last fast travel point before entering the last region, so you have time to wrap up side stuff.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? You'll have one last fast travel point before entering the last region, so you'll have time to wrap up stuff. What do you mean? What does that mean? So like, well, you say play up to the point in which we get to the one region? I was under the impression when we eventually, because the idea of us getting to the next region was kind of because we could come back, or sorry, like I could like grind out some of the region on my time, so we're not having to constantly like get everything in the new region together. Be useful with our time, kind of, or be like.
We're in a bit of a rush, Envoy.
I know we're in a bit of a rush. Okay, shit. Oh shit. I don't have a lot of health. Yep. Chill out. Be safe. We'll do this too because we heal. And we'll do this. Get out of me!
McFlufferkin said, I mean exactly what I said. There's a fast travel waypoint just before the door that you enter into the new region. You will be unable to do other side stuff once you enter it.
Okay. I was just, no, the reason why I was asking what do you mean is because I don't know what, like, again, for me, I'm trying to balance in my head, like, what we need to do. Like, I know I want to do the Fish Boys quest, but also the point of me wanting to get to the next area before this, like, at the end of this quest, or at the end of this, not end of the stream, but near the, whenever we were going to stop playing Avowed, for today, was just so that I could like run around and go do the other stuff. So it kind of was like, okay, well, it's still the same outcome of, but it's nice to know that there's a thing right before the last moment, you know. But my whole thing was like, oh shit, are we gonna have enough time to get to the next quest? And then I realized, oh wait, I still have that one hang up that I want to do Fish Boys quest. So like, oh okay, so regardless, it's like the Fish Boy quest. Regardless of what happens, if I want to do it, I'm not gonna be able to go to the next region today. And we'd have to do that and then also get to the end of this thing and then we'd be able to go forward. So that's what I meant. Save. Good.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
Yeah. Oh, an ever endless cycle.
Non-Vetus said get to waypoint, save and quit, come back later, do side shit. Warp back to waypoint and proceed.
No, for sure. I do think, though, like, so for me, the whole kind of goal with the stream was to try to show a lot of this game. Like, I feel like if anyone wanted to watch, like, get a good understanding of Avowed and hell, honestly understand, like, everything that they need to as far as, like, what the game has, legendaries, weapons, the story quests, etc. And if I like, it's basically if I was watching a like a stream or a let's play of this game, the things that would matter most to me is like seeing some of the legendaries, seeing some of the boss fights, and also seeing all of the companion quests if they are present, because I think that's like indicative of like really crucial story things that make you care about the characters. They're probably going to be in peril at the end. And stuff like that. So that's where I kind of like, okay, in order for me to check off this like endeavor of playing Avowed for an ungodly amount of time and doing like almost like a full-fledged let's play is to do all those things. So yes. So to me, I want to make sure I show off the quest with the fish guy. And there's a bunch of other side quests which I'm not sure if I actually want to do. I'm not sure if they're as impactful. Also, fucking finally a nice boss fight. Yeah. That. Maybe this. Maybe this. I should have done some killing.
McClufferkin said, I don't think we're suggesting to do this off screen. Just that you should do so before the point of no return.
I don't think we're suggesting to do this. Just that you should do before the. Oh yeah, no. I think we're on the same page. I think we're just like saying the same thing basically. But I'm trying to be like the reason why I was like, oh, we're gonna be able to get to the next region today. But then I didn't realize that the fact that we haven't talked to what's his name is kind of like dang. So it's more like, oh shit, we can't do that. Oh, no. Let me still focus on these like death knights around us. No, that's the guy. Oh, it's staying there. Ooh, that's our first death. I did save before the fight, so we're okay. The GRINN stream shall go on. Yeah, well, just for a little bit until we get to the point where we have to talk to that guy, and then we'll switch to the hangout thing. Stop it. Stop this. Woo. There, help me. You. What about the other excess people? God damn my stamina.
Check your right.
Where are you? There you are. Let me do some of this again. Ooh, that hurts. This. This. Oh, it's on cooldown. Slow you down. This. Bang! Bang! Boom! Boom! Yeah, even the execution on maces are insane compared to a lot of the other weapons, I think. Oh god. Give me a minute, let's cycle back around, use all of our abilities again. Oh, don't cool down, never mind. This is up. That. Oh. Okay. Ow. Hey. Shame, because I forgot we had this ability that we could use all the time. Lifesteal. The only way we can heal against undead. Nice we have potions, but potions strong. Oh, I understand why Bolty said you need a lot of constitution though, because eventually things start hitting real hard, doing half your health bar, so having a lot of health is quite nice. And then this.
McFlufferkin said that animation is shared with one-handed axes.
Oh, it is?
Swords, great swords. Spears end with a Adiran boot.
Oh, does it
I
also...
think Hammer and Great AXE animate similarly, too.
I was going to say, does it have the same knockback? Because I always figured that was something that the mace did specifically. Because to me, what makes that overpowered is the fact that it pushes people on their ass, so they can like start beating them up on the ground. But I don't play melee, so I can't quite know. But I figured it was just going to be... It's hilarious that it's also by the sword. Ay, 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 ay. Golly. Ow. We might have to eat some food finally. Because of a silly blunder. We got Otter Bar again. Good stuff.
Gnawing Fetus said the kick sends them flying with an axe.
Oh, it's a kick. Okay, I see. So maybe that's always the bonus of a stun, where you actually can like put someone on their ass. We might actually need to eat something more than just that. Yeah. Keep our health up just enough to survive. poison be crazy.
Yeah.
Enemies up there. Book up here.
McFlufferkin said check those doors above where that trap room was.
Oh. Oh, okay, the thing's starting to hurt real bad now. It's also, yeah, it's just playing again. Oh man, we have no save. Yeah, what do you call it? Fucking undead. It's like a crippling thing because I can't life steal from them. Like, I might need to. Oh my god, Kui, it's the same
Volty
shit.
said rip.
So sorry, this is what I'm thinking. To me, like, it's going to be the same thing. Like, so say if I play up to the point, if I keep playing, I get to the end point, which is the teleporter, and we can see what happens and resolve what happens in this keep. I don't have anything else. Like, the only thing I want to do, is to go do the companion quest. We only have one of them that needs to be done. Maybe if I talk to the other companions, maybe they have more of a quest going on, but I think we actually already kind of did their quest in weird ways. Yeah, so that's like I don't really, even if I did get to the touch point, I won't know if I'd run around and do more stuff because I kind of already done everything I wanted to do, unless you guys want to tell me about something I missed that's super crucial. But so I'm basically wondering in my head if like it's worth even me doing that, because we're gonna pick up on Thursday anyway, and we could just go from here and like do the keep thing, solve the keep, go do the Fish Boys thing, enter the new area, and then that night I'll grind out the new area. And then on Friday, we'll just complete the game, and then, of course, we'll do other things both those days, too, so it's not just more Avowed. Although I like Avowed, I'm just saying that like, I think people are they probably want something else, like some React or something else in there, too, which would be nice. But, yeah. Yeah, do so then, but there will be a small recap later, too. Okay, perfect. I know so. Sounds like a plan if you want to resume Thursday. Yeah. I think it'd be good to do Thursday. Again, I think trying to wrap it up real quickly made me feel like even when I finished streaming it, I was like, okay, I gotta feel like I had to play more, which was kind of starting to eat away at the game a little bit for me. Not that I don't love the game to bits. It's just that like when you're kind of forcing yourself to grind hard, it's quite a bit. But now, we're done. We're done for this week. I can take a little bit of an Avowed break, which I thoroughly enjoy this game. I kind of labeled the previous stream stuff like this, where it's like, what do I like? How do I feel about Avowed? Well, I haven't beat it yet, so I can't quite comment until probably Friday until we beat it. But it's exactly what I really wanted, and I think that's also positives and negatives. Like I really wanted this kind of RPG, and it's been a while since I've been able to eat this kind of RPG. It checks a lot of the boxes. I also think it does a lot of unique things, like really unique things, like with how it manages, like the fact that we're basically like the father to this newborn god, saving it and all that stuff. It's refreshing to have an RPG where your choices actually matter, which is of course Obsidian would be the one to do that. I guess I guess Outer Worlds do that too. So I think it's just something that Obsidian kind of knows that matters to people. Let's do that one. There we go. Good stuff. Look at that. We will first load up some Zenless stuff in the background, and then we will transition to Lone's lovely gameplay, which gave us a Marvel Rivals gameplay. Lone, which we'll probably be watching for the next couple streams because it gave me quite a bit, which I'm happy and grateful for. Thank you, Lone. And now we can just chillax. Oh, guys. Guys. Please remind me to never do a back-to-back full week of streaming again. There are some people that have a near bottomless thing. But for me, man, my brain is cooked. Yes, it also didn't help that I was trying to do too much this week. Like, it'd be one thing if you were just like, all I'm gonna do is stream, have a good time, zen out, etc. But for me, I'm gonna stream, and then I'm gonna immediately, as soon as stream's done, I'm gonna try to do this thing. I feel kind of guilty because I haven't uploaded this video, so I probably should be doing that, but I hate doing that because when I'm streaming so much, I'm kind of creatively depleted. So then I go to try to edit the video, and I fucking feel bad because I hate editing it so much. So then I stop editing it. So then I do more I feel guilty because I haven't. I try to do 1 week of doing content creation, and then another week of doing stuff that I need to do in my personal life. So I feel guilty that I haven't done all those important things that are in my personal life. So then I start to do them, but then my brain just starts getting hyper cooked because I'm trying to balance out streaming and talking for like fucking 4 hours non-stop straight, go crazy, and needless to say, I'm spent. I'm real fucking dead, and also, god damn, MB looks good, damn good. Anyways. Also, she might be zoomy like Cat appreciates, as far as his, his ideal thing. It's actually, well, electricity and moving fast might be, one of the same, so to speak. Also, let me know if the music's too loud or some shit. Also, I feel depleted AF. Not depleted, dehydrated. Sorry, not dehydrated. By the way, I cannot describe to you guys. It's awesome. Like I don't want to be like I'm tired. I had a great time. It was like you guys were so helpful. I loved it. Again, one of the things I always go back and forth in my head of like, when do I feel like the stream is at its best? And sometimes to me, it's like when we're reacting to Zenless content, or when we're looking at memes, or when we're laughing and making up nonsense, stuff like that. Like honestly, some of my favorite streams ever are like Sunday streams or Saturday streams, sorry, where I don't have to worry about like playing, reading chat, listening to chat, and like having something fun to say. Hopefully, I can just focus on like connecting with you guys, talking about shit, getting to know you guys, etc. That's my favorite thing. So those always feel like the best, but in playing RPGs is always like kind of sometimes you feel like nothing's happened that's interesting besides talking for 20 minutes. You're like, I feel like if I was watching this stream, I'd be a little bit like, God damn, we've been talking for like 20 minutes, So I don't know if it always will work. Also, is this person also coming down the pipeline? The briefcase guy? Right. I wonder if he's part of Victoria Housekeeping. It kind of would make sense. Or if he's part of the same weird, like, military group type vibe. Oh, he's got a scythe. I love me a scythe. I don't like his look. It's funny because he's a dude, and I typically want to play a dude. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. Who is she?
Catman 11234 said, I'm here for you though, Grinn.
Thanks, buddy.
The game is just something to facilitate discussion. Newest solo leveling episode was peak.
Dude, it's one of the few things, Cat, that I have like a deep pleasure in. It's one of the few things that I've read the entire manhwa. So I'm hearing my brother talking to me about it, and he's like, dude, it's so fucking good. And I'm like, just wait. And then he's talking to me about like, yeah, I kept telling my brother, same thing I tell everyone who's starting to do solo leveling is, it has a kind of a slower start. It's not like you might be like watching the first start with like hearing that this is the most like fucking badass manhwa of all time.
McFlufferkin said, I think he's associated with Von Lycaon,
okay, he is.
And you should really do his personal story before to get an idea of their relationship.
That's a good idea.
Also, Umbrella Lady is Vivian, supposedly Ether Defense.
Oh, Ether Defense though.
Lone Syndicate said, ZZ update, I have all of Anby's mats farmed, and I got Pulchra level up, material farmed, and mats for their engines.
Oh, nice. You're ready to rip. I don't think I've gotten the like weapon material yet, because I only have like 13 pulls. It'd be really lucky if we're able to get both of those things. But alas. Anyways, to wrap up what Kat was saying about solo leveling and stuff like that. To me, so solo leveling has like, especially the anime's better because it's faster, so like you don't have to read, it's not slowly like listening to stuff like that. The anime just kind of breezes by it quite quickly. But it's still, I don't think it reaches that level of like, holy shit, this is one of the best manhwas ever written. People love it to death. Until and I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but I don't think I am. I think most of you guys know about it or have seen it or are just not interested in it in general. But solo leveling, as soon as he becomes a monarch, like he gets his skill tree or build, the whole anime just becomes like fucking 10x a billion times better. And it's funny because I was telling my brother that, and he finally gets to that moment and he's like, yeah, you're 100% right. It's like a different
said,
level.
I prefer the manhwa over the anime just cause I read the manhwa.
Yeah, you reread the manhwa. Yeah, I know the voice is doing you dirty, but yeah, the man was great. I haven't seen anyone talk too much about the sequel to it or like the prelude or like the after effect.
Catman 11234 said no solo spoilers for
I won't.
I'm only watching.
Yeah, you've seen everything up to that point. But the only thing that I will say, and I should say it, hypothetically speaking, possibly, no, I shouldn't say it. I really hope the anime does something unique and different at the ending. But anyways, but we'll see. I think they've alluded to that, the creators of the anime as well, and that's something that the manhwa creator has also voiced, is like he's happy with it, but he also kind of understands where people are all over the place. Anyways, but needless to say, very, very
Ignoring
hyped.
fetus said la 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 la.
Exactly. I was gonna say, dude, I'm starting to get back into manhwa because I took a little bit of a break recently. And because, dude, it's so nice when like you've heard all these cool manhwas are popping off recently, and then finally they're finally, I don't know, I don't like reading a manhwa until it has like 40 chapters. Otherwise, you're just fucking edged for like fucking not enough time. You're constantly in like, well, it happened next land. It's annoying. So I finally, the ones I've been reading are finally getting like sequel stuff. The one of the ones that I actually quite like that's come out recently is called the Genius Academy's Best Blinker, but then they renamed it because it's a horrible name that they originally had, which is like the Master Academy's Best Blinker. But the premise is basically that there's a kid who gets shoved into a video game that he's playing as the character that was like the worst built character in the entire video game, but because all he had was one ability, which is blink, the ability to teleport a couple feet.
Catman 11234 said, "Have you thought about checking out Invincible, the show?"
I watched first.
There's also a comic.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons. Cat, I enjoyed it quite a bit. The only thing with Invincible to me is that I feel like especially having watched a bunch
Lone
of shorts.
Syndicate said, I can't wait for Vivian. She looks so cool, more of a maid Lolita.
Yeah. I just like the whole like elf thing. I think, I don't know, it's so in a world where everyone looks kind of like human, seeing anyone who's not human is like, that's kind of interesting. Because it's kind of like a hyper designed aspect of it, makes them more unique, I think. But anyways, Invisible is neat to me. I do worry that it kind of feels like it's stuck in the like Sunday cartoon loop. And I get the vibe that it's very similar to like Spider-Man, in the sense that Spider-Man almost always gets his fucking head curb stomped, and always he's stuck in this cycle of getting like the shit slapped out of him for a lot of arcs. You know what I mean? He never really feels like he's reached, like, that's what I like about manhwa, is that like usually if somebody like attains power-ups and gets stronger, they still are strong and have those power-ups. I feel like when I watch Invincible, it seems like they're constantly like making him stronger and then introducing a threat that like beats the living fuck out of him. And because Invincible deals with like interpersonal human connection type of things, like being friends with this person, or like having, you know, the ending of Invincible, which is one of the most iconic and also fucking horrific scenes ever. It deals with that kind of thing more, which is good, but I don't know. So I'm basically waiting until Invincible builds up enough episodes to go binge and watch it for sure. But it does worry me that it's gonna like be that, where like Invincible will never truly be significantly stronger until he's like fucking way deep into the weeds of the story. But maybe that's not why you watch it. You watch it because it's just kind of like crazy that it's like kind of like The Boys. I feel like The Boys is a little bit more kind of grounded, I guess, because it does feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Invincible is gonna have the thing of like, and there's a new threat that's even stronger. And now there's a new threat that's even stronger. And oh wait, you thought he was strong? Here's him getting backhanded and his head fucking falling off or some shit. And then him getting revived. And you're like, okay. You know? Actually, I don't know if I love her weapon, her like her 5-star weapon like essence thing. Hue for Ambi. I guess it makes her a little more electric, but yeah. Dude. Zoomies. Zoomies the character. I do feel like it's some bullshit a little bit, like Haramasa. Boyo. Just, you got robbed, basically. But yeah. Oh, that's a clean-ass attack. That's her, of course. I wonder if it keeps it. No, she breaks her part. Okay, that's just when she basically puts both her machetes together and throws those motherfuckers to make a giant-ass twin blade. Let me see. Yeah, what do you call it? The main character looks cool. I don't know if, I mean, unless she's like Caesar, like the defense character's got to really fucking bring it, I think. At least to me, in order for them to, like, they got to also do more than just being a defense character. Yeah, see, this is the shit with Pulchra that I'm like, I still don't know how Pulchra works as far as like, do you swap to her? No, she just does the thing. Okay, yeah, she just does the thing. So you maybe build up a stacks with Pulchra, and then you can kind of switch to your attacker, and then she will pop in on the field, maybe. I know she works like that. I just don't know what triggers her to build stacks. Like, I don't know what the cycling works like. Anyway. I think they are, what is it? I think they are looking up to make some changes. Oh, yeah, to Solo Leveling? Yeah. I heard the same thing. Yeah. Oh, to wrap up that whole like weird blinker thing. Yeah, it's like a fun manhwa premise, which the idea is this guy's playing this video game. He played it like 1,000 times, so he played all of the characters. So he ends up playing the worst character in the game, which is like this guy who has no mana. He has like a disease that lets him be really poor with mana, but he has this ability to blink. And there's a glitch in the game, like an animation cancel essentially. But the blink is usually terrible because it like will smack you into a wall and you'll take 1 point of damage. But the main character finds out that there's like an animation cancel with it where you can like blink cancel before you hit the wall.
Lone Syndicate said also, I'll start this now, Grin, you ain't getting Ambi. You gonna lose, you not even gonna get Pulchra.
It hurts so much. Hopefully that works, man. I don't know. Yeah. It's also, I think next week, by the time next week happens, we probably will get, probably will be a Withering Waves update too. So, we'll probably do a lot of Poland not next week. I think it's next week is when there's a new, the update launches. I think it's going to be Withering Waves first, and then it's going to be, this game, I think. I might be wrong on that, but, but anyways, the premise of the Blinker thing, it's kind of neat. It's like the premise of like going into it's like, oh, you get isekai'd or something like that. But the premise is you get like a shitty ass build. But the main character like used the shitty ass build, so it's him like in this fucking magic academy, like teleporting behind motherfuckers and like slashing them in the back of the neck and shit, which is kind of fun. Also, yeah, I wonder if this character can actually be played, or if she's not really meant to be played. Also, weird, they're playing with her with Caesar as well. I guess that makes sense, because she's part of the same strat. What is her, like, configuration? Is she, like, needs an attacker to proc her efficiency? The Pulchra? Does Pulchra need an attacker to gain the bonuses? Also, what a heavy-ass pistol, dude. She must be giga-jacked. Also have strong arms. Anyways, also, I started doing the thing with it, yeah. Also, I wanted to ask y'all something. So, I actually wanted to ask Red this. Unfortunately, Red's not here right now, but he's probably sleeping or something. Probably playing Kingdom Come Deliverance again.
Capman 11,234 said Magic Academy. Bad build with an exploit. They're ripping you off, Grin.
Nah, yeah. I don't think it's a bad build. Yeah, I think it's kind of very similar in that sense. It's funny, man. There's so many things where you'll find stuff where, like, it's the same shit where, like, if you watch manhwa, there's, like, 1,000 unique ideas, whether it's something as basic as, like, you know, sometimes you'll read a manhwa that goes hard in the paint around, like, everyone has a mana core, and, like, it's all about getting, like, these mana, there's another one that's, like, mana circles, so it's all about, like, you're a second circle mage, you're a fourth circle mage, that kind of thing. And then you'll find someone who, like, finds it, like, for me, I'm like, I like the idea that there's, like, mana cores, but I'm not sure about all this, like, circle business. I feel like it's kind of a weird way to do it. So then you find whatever kind of way you can do it. But it's the same thing of, like, if you immerse yourself in, like, manhwa to a lot, you start to, like...
Syndicate said,
yeah.
Grin, just know it hurts me that I have to be the villain of your pools, but as long as you win, it's worth it.
It is worth it, buddy. But if you ever were like, I feel bad, then you just chill. It's okay. I don't want you to have a bad time. I'm mostly just memeing, to tell you the truth. I think it's all just chaos. With exception of Withering Waves, but we'll see how long that game holds my hand, essentially. Lady Luck favors me in that. I shouldn't say Lady Luck had been too bad for me the last time. The last time was, again, oftentimes with gacha games, it's like, well, Zenless has been pretty rough, but like a lot of times it's like, it wasn't good, but it still wasn't as bad. Like, basically, like, you got the worst option that ended up being the best for, like, long-term future stuff, kind of, you know? And it's always tough to talk about RNG, because so many people are like, I got fucking eviscerated. Don't talk to me about bad luck. I'm like, yeah, I know. sorry, I'm trying to diminish your bad luck. But yeah. But this is what I wanted to bring up with some of you guys. So the reason why I want to talk to Red is because Red, in the previous... not the previous stream, but the previous stream, where I was talking to you guys about the Valve Deckard and that it's supposedly going to be $1,200. Also, I'm so sorry I say it like that. I know some people say like 12,000 or something like that. I don't know. 12,000 to me sounds like 1,012s or 12 thousands. Sorry. So I always say 1,200. I'm sorry. Also, Jesus. So the one thing I wanted to ask, and I kind of want to go through people in the chat if you guys would bear with me. I think I know how to sell. So the question I was going to ask Red, if you're watching this in the past, I was curious about this. Red said like, I would just buy like a graphics card for that money and like a monitor, and that'd be like set to good to go, and those kind of things. So I wanted to ask Red, what could I do to like give you...
Gnawing Fetus said 1,200 is 1,200, 12,000 is 12,000.
1,200 is 1,200, 12,000 is... Okay, so it's 1,200. Yeah, see, that sounds like that doesn't make sense to me. You're like, there's 1,000 in there. 12,000 is more confusing.
Said, side note, my personal headcanon for Anby's fighting styles is she binged all of Star Wars, saw Darth Maul, and was like, hold my burger, I can do better now. She like Darth Maul ain't got shit on her.
Okay, that's hilarious though. But what I wanted to ask again to Red, and I'll probably ask some of you guys this: what would you? So the price tag will always have to be the same. So it always is going to be like a punch in the fucking chest. Like $12,000 is fucking brutal. $1,200, sorry, $1,200. As I'm saying, 1,200. I'm just saying. is brutal. So that will always stay the same. But what could it offer that would eventually get you to be like, okay, like I think I know Kat really well, but Kat's also kind of like an enthusiast, I think, similar to me in the sense. But I think if I said Kat, the $12,000 headset is going to have micro OLED, so like really crisp thing. It's gonna be 4K, so you're probably not gonna have to like buy another one for a couple years because they don't make that big of jumps in the last couple years. And it's also gonna have a refresh rate of 160. And I think Kat would be, also it's going to have eye tracking. I think Kat would be like, yeah, that's good enough for me. I think Kat would be like, I'll save, I'll start working towards it. And yeah. I don't know if Kat really cares about standalone too much. I think you do have a PC, and I think you were talking about how you bought like an NVIDIA 770 Super or something like that, or 470 Super or something like that. So I think that would be enough of a sell for Kat to be like, yeah, sure. With Red, I was going to ask him the same thing of like, what if they could guarantee you like wild ass performance, and I just want a good streaming to the headset. I think that's probably going to be a shoe-in, because all the leaks have always been saying, like even with like a year ago, with the Quest 3, Steam uploaded a thing where you could do Steam Link, like a streaming to Steam Link through your Steam, similar to like what is it called, remote desktop or whatever it's called. So I think that's assured, like that it's gonna be able to stream to your PC through like a what is it called? An antenna, essentially, something like that can receive it really easily without having to have a Wi-Fi 17 thing. I don't think Red. I know. So this is why I was thinking about it. I was like in the shower. I was like, well, I was finding hilarious sometimes thinking about Red in the shower, but it's true. I'm like, because Red brought that point up, and I think that's a lot of what people would do is like, why would I buy this when I could just buy a graphics card and a monitor? And of course, to me, I'm thinking, well, yeah, you could have like a giga clear, like a massive monitor. You could like have cinema level quality, like visuals, like go to the cinema stuff, in that sense. But anyways, what I think if I were to sell it to Red, if the eye tracking gave you a shit ton of performance, if theoretically the refresh rate was like 170, I think Red would need like at least 170 to kind of be like, okay, maybe we consider this. 170 refresh rate. It's also 4K displays, micro OLED, so it's crazy. This is getting real expensive, but we're gonna say it's $1,200. And you're not buying anything besides that, like the eye tracking, 4K displays, really high refresh rates, and a boost in performance because of eye tracking to your current existing games. Would he be interested more then? I think that might be where Red would start considering it. I don't think he'd go with it because I don't think.
Flufferkin said, yeah. He's 120 FPS or higher nowadays. 60 is too slow
exactly.
for him.
I was also going to ask Kat, do you know that the Quest 2 can be pushed to, I think it's a 190 refresh rate within the settings. I think it maybe can go, I don't know if it can go more, but yeah, it can go a little bit higher. I think it can actually go more. I don't know how much more. Actually, I might be able to look. Is this my Quest? Yeah, Quest link. Through this, devices, this. Where is it? Yeah, I might need to connect it. But basically, there's like a thing here where you can change the like resolution and like what it's... The device setup? No, it's not. Anyways, it's one of these things that you can do with it. But yeah, you basically increase the refresh rate of it. But anyways, the point is that, like, I was trying to see like what you could offer that would eventually be like, oh, okay, maybe. And to me, I don't know. It's the same thing with with Fluff, who I know is like he just has like Fluff. I don't think is in a position. He has the Quest 3, which is a great ass headset. There's not like motivation for you to go in on it, essentially. But even. And I don't know, because Fluff, I think, is in a harder position than Red. I think, like, it'd be easier for Red to, like, find enough incentives to it to be like, maybe. Whereas Fluff, I feel like, because you have the Quest 3, I think it's even harder, because you basically already have, like, a lot of the features, except for the quality and eye tracking, and there's a couple. But, yeah, I feel like it'd be harder to sell Fluff on it. I'm trying to think of, like, would Fluff also go on it if it had higher refresh rate, like 160? I don't know. I don't think that would matter as much. I think Fluff would be like, that's cool. But I don't know if that would like make you move on it. I also don't know. I don't know if the 4K displays would. Yeah. Form factor, I don't know. The performance could be huge, but I don't know if Fluff. I think Fluff kind of like me in a lot of ways, where it's like I mean, if I'm already getting like high quality, I don't need ultra quality. If I'm already getting high quality with my game, you know, I do think the sell to me that's kind of special is the idea that like you're gonna be.
McFluffican said I have a nice PC setup that I work for, 2 monitors, stable specs overall.
Yeah.
Having tried VR, I lose my balance, so it's not really giving me much confidence in spending half the cost of my desktop.
Yeah. But so the thing that, to me, the thing that I think is going to be special, like really special, is like the idea that you could like be playing your favorite game on like whatever kind of size monitor you have, and so long as the refresh rate's pretty high, awesome. And then you might be able to play your favorite game on with even lower hardware that you have in your PC. With better visuals that you could possibly buy with from like to get a 4K display that's micro OLED. Good luck. It's super expensive, and you're still limited by how big the screen is. Like you know, the thing that to me would be special is playing the game I like at like any scale. Like I'm not even like thinking about this headset exactly and like doing VR stuff. I'm thinking of it almost as like a laptop on my face. Or like just being able to play the games I love already with like crazy 3D depth perception, and as well as being able to play it on any monitor size I want, and then also being able to like have a desktop thing on the side of my desk. You know, like the idea that you could have, sounds weird, but like I kind of like the idea that I have the game here, the chat here, and some other shit here. You know, if I needed it. That's why like the idea of like having a puck or something like that so it could do some rendering on the headset would kind of be neat. The thing that is big to me though is are they able to make it so that it's not heavy as fuck so that you can wear it to actually enjoy a game without feeling like your neck's gonna be sore or some shit like that, or you just don't want something on your face. I feel like people who wear glasses are probably more used to shit irritation essentially. And I'm kind of used to irritation because I wear headphones, so I'm used to like this slight feeling of pressure on my ears and stuff like that. That's the question I think it needs to get by a lot of
also
people.
wait nearly 2 generations of graphics cards before upgrading. I went from a 1070 meters to a 4070, and I shopped as best bang for the buck as I could while I had my job.
For sure, yeah. And that all makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm curious, Soft, what would you say to yourself? Like, what would be the thing that would be enough features that would warrant you being like? And I know, again, the reason why I wanted the price to stay the same is because I still wanted it to be something that people are like. If I did, like, if I came into possession of a bunch of money, maybe my taxes come back and I get some whatever the hell it is. Maybe I I get my family are really generous, giving me like Christmas money or something like that. I just wanted it to stay the same. That way, people like it has to be like what to people is worth $1,200. That's a lot of money to anybody, I think. So I wonder what could it offer, whether it's like improve graphical fidelity, whether it's like high refresh rate, whether it's like ease of use like Cat, and being able to just not have to plug it in all the time, shit like that. Give me infinite bandwidth streaming to the headset so I don't feel tired, so I don't feel tied to something. Decent refresh rates, visuals, then I'll buy. Yeah. So I was going to also ask you one more thing, Kat. This is something that I don't think people talk about enough, which I wonder if it's just me. So that's why I wanted to ask you. I mean, also Fluff has a VR headset too. For me, there's why I want to ask Kat, because Fluff I think has the Quest 3. Kat, you have the Quest 2 as well. Have you ever like even dabbled with the Quest 2 and like opening up YouTube and watching a video on YouTube with the Quest 2? To me, man, when I use the Quest 2 is like 1080p, I think. Like it's not high pixel density or something like that. But I still find that looking through the like VR lens at a TV has infinitely more clarity, infinitely more like sharpness, infinitely more like beauty than looking at the monitors I currently have in front of me. I don't know what it is, but like it just seems, I don't know. It just seems like really, really clear. And like again, I don't know. It's almost like every monitor has like matte on it, essentially, like a matte slight film on it. But when I'm looking through the headset, I feel like it's just crazy clarity. Like, yeah, clarity is the best way I could describe it. Like, it just looks clean and like really crisp. That's on the Quest 2. I feel that way. So I wonder if it's just me in my head. Maybe I just don't have like monitors that are like giga crazy. But even monitors, like I don't know. There's certain TVs that I see like that are like $2,000 or $4,000 at Costco, where I'm like, that's a crazy image. But nothing's quite the same as the looking through it through a. And I wonder if it's because it's double per eye, maybe like both are the same in the. Yeah, I wonder why I want to say that's why it is, like what it is. Why is it like that? But I don't know if it's just me. Fluff says, and since we lucked out with getting a Quest 3, if I don't have a wide if I didn't, I would be considering the Valve Index, or the Valve Deckard, sorry, but I'm not into VR, so I didn't buy the investment or something low interest. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I also wonder if...
McFlufferkin said I also need prescription lenses for the VR headset, because VR with my glasses, which need an updated prescription as well, just add more pain points that don't give me much optimism for the price.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think the biggest thing, I hope Valve puts some good R&D in, which apparently like the original... the previous headset that Valve worked on, apparently was one of the most comfortable headsets that everyone ever used. So hopefully they understand like the importance of comfort, and like we're willing to buy comfort, like please, especially if you're planning on having us wear this for like as a laptop. But I do think that's the interesting thing, is I think everyone who sees the Valve Deckard is seeing it as like a VR thing. The VR is hard for me. I find it hard to get balanced, and I find it hard to like the visuals, etc., which are all valid. But I think Steam is going to go out of their way to be like, think of it less like VR, think of it more like a laptop or like a Steam Deck on your face with like infinite 3D screens to mess with. Like we don't like, you can sit in a chair, you can be grounded. We'll try it with eye tracking. We'll be able to perfectly find the sweet spot of your eyes. And yeah, those inserts are going to be a piece of shit though. But I do hear people say it's like one of those things is like buy once, cry once, but it's still another thing to buy, which is shitty, especially when you're already spending $1,200. So I definitely understand that bit. Nog says, for me, nothing would bring it up to me dropping over 1,000 on it. I could buy a new 60 TV and a mini fridge for both that much. Yeah, but okay, yeah. So again, I always want to quickly point out that like I'm not trying to convince anyone, but to me, like whenever I read anything anyone ever tells me, or anyone tells me anything, I immediately put myself in that position. And say like, does this apply to me, and how can I like use this as like a way to kind of run a simulation of survival in my head if I was you and I'm put in the same position. So for me, I totally get that, but I also think that like people aren't thinking about what it actually does.
I get the point and benefits of the Valve Deckard, and it's not even the price that bothers me personally. The price is equivalent to a good gaming laptop or a decent desktop PC.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the pain points. Yeah, exactly. So like comfort factor and all of those things, that would be a huge boon, or a huge variable. So maybe when you hear like a bunch of people say that like it's the most comfortable thing ever, maybe it's super light, it doesn't look very bulky. I don't know. Maybe. In fact, any standalone headset has a lot of processing shit on it, so it probably is bound to be a little bit heavy, unless they do the puck route, which would be huge. If they did the fucking puck route and they made it so that you could spend like $600, $700, or $1,200 if you wanted the puck, but if you have a Steam Deck or if you have a PC, then you don't have to have the puck, and that would help you save some money there. That would be a huge thing, I think. I think that would make it like sell like crazy. I think... Yeah, but again, every video I see say nope.
Said the issue is, do I have enough use for the device, or do I buy it and it just sits around? Same argument for other consoles. Is it worth it if I prefer playing most of my games on PC?
I know, yeah. Again, so this is back to what Nong was saying. Was to me, I could basically, for like, if it goes above $1,000, I'm not even gonna look at it, because I could buy a TV and a fridge with that kind of money. Yes, but like I don't know if you're ever gonna be able to find. And maybe I'm crazy because I'm not thinking about like the pixel density and shit like that, but to get a 4K display that you can theoretically have at any size without any real loss in pixel density, like in order to get a 4K display with like endless like size, essentially like a cinema level size, I think it's gonna cost you like fucking 15 grand. Yeah, I mean, now granted, you don't have to fucking have a toaster on your face, so there is like variables, sure. But that's something. And also the idea that you, like, again, the idea that you could, it's better than a TV. It's not just like a fucking $60, like a 60 TV. You could, because a TV you can't see into like a window, you know? The fridge, I don't know what to do with you. The fridge, maybe. Fridge could be fire as fuck, possibly. Yeah, the fridge could be cool, but yeah, to me, it's interesting because like those are the variables that I think put it above a piece, a TV, sorry, but also the fact that, again, if that's why to me, like, it seems like for a lot of people, it probably comes down to like how comfortable is it to wear, how light is it, and how much does it reduce those pain points, which I think Valve probably has done so much research into like how they can mitigate those things, because that's one of the main criticism for like VR for such a long time, and even more with the Quest. So yeah. But like for me, I put myself in that position that Nong said, which like, would I rather buy a TV that was crazy big for that amount of money? And I was like, well, no, because I can't perceive the 3D aspect of it, and also I'm not getting all these other variables of like being able to have like multiple screens. Like I can't have YouTube up here on a big screen and then another screen over here, and also I can't improve the quality of my gaming experience by using foveated rendering so that I can actually play games on even higher quality at like all these other different resolutions. So I think it does yield more in its offering, I guess, than just a TV and a fridge. You know, well, maybe you really need that fridge. I just think it's there's a knock, just like, and a fridge, and a fridge. Yes. Okay. So I did ask Kat about the clarity of the Quest. Kat says, I don't use the Quest for any sort of non-gaming stuff. I mess around with it with Steam Desktop, but I love my monitor. Yeah, man. My curiosity was just that, is it visually noticeable? Also, did this loop? I think it's about to loop. But yeah, I was wondering if you do notice, like if you ever opened up just a standalone Quest and you open up YouTube, and honestly, if you did it right now, it'd be cool to see what you think about it. But if you just put on your Quest, like not ping to your desktop, and then just looked at, like opened up YouTube and watched a video real quick, do you perceive it, like, and you looked at your monitor, then you looked at the VR headset, you looked at your monitor, to me it seems way more clear. Which I don't think it's perceived that way, because I think like most people are like, yeah, but like if you're gonna stretch like 4K this much, then you'll notice the degradation. I don't think you do, because like it's all concentrated here, whereas you're not looking at it as a whole. If that makes any sense. Like I think you see more fall off looking at something from far away as a big TV than you do something that's right here. So there's no loss at all. Alpha says, also any progressive ledges. Kat says, ironically, for me, right now, the biggest VR upgrade would be...
Fluffican said, currently the most I've used the Quest 3 is to redeem some limited time bonuses that was included with the bundle.
Okay.
I currently haven't had the time or other needs addressed for it yet.
Yeah. I think that's the one issue with the Quest, which would be nice. Like if Steam does do something good, I think that's a big play. But if they basically take off the like I think with a Quest 3, you still have to buy it, and then you have to buy like a thing that makes it hard, like easier to wear. You still have to buy like inserts for your eyes and stuff like that. You still have to buy like a face cushion that's probably more comfortable for you. So you're spending like $500, and you're probably gonna have to spend like another $200, $150 maybe, to buy all this stuff to reduce all those pain points. Whereas if the Quest is like, no, not only are we offering you more like eye tracking and all this other shit, better screen quality, all that, and no more pain points or lower pain points, then that's a little bit better of a deal, I think. The play space, the number one problem that you want to be fixed for you is the play space. Yeah, having enough space to play. Yeah. Limited my bedroom because I want to move my tower and air sink sucks dick. I'm punching my walls all the time.
McFluffican said, compared to the original Quest, the Quest 3 does fit far more comfortably and doesn't pull my glasses off when I'm taking it off.
Yeah, no, people talk about that too.
Also doesn't pinch my glasses, so less headaches.
And the main reason why I think that is because of Pharrell lenses. Not Pharrell lenses. It's basically like smaller lenses, so that you basically can have it much closer to your face, so that you're not having to have it like fall, essentially, or like all the weight's on a farther access point away from you, so it's heavier and harder. Kat says, that's why I want good streaming, so I can go somewhere. Ooh, oh wow. Oh, I don't know about that, Kat. That's wild. I thought, yeah. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. I think what Steam is likely going to do with their thing, I think it's likely like you still need to have in your visual the PC. Like I think it's probably gonna be something where you plug a dongle into your PC and it has like a connection receiver. But I don't know if it can. I don't know. Headphones are pretty good. Headphones can get quite a good signal. But I think you need a lot of signal to pump 4K. To travel 4K to a thing at a high refresh rate. You need it like a strong signal in line of view and pinging constantly. I don't know if you'd be able to go to like the other room. This is the other thing, man. Where like $12,000 sounds like a lot. But then when you start saying stuff like that, you're like, ooh, maybe that is going to be the thing that like the shoe that drops. Like the thing that people are saying of like maybe micro OLED 4K will be a thing. But when you think about, oh yeah, but they're also doing like the ping thing, which is not like these other things aren't doing that. Yeah. So it's less about the price point about it. Does it after purchasing? You're the VR enthusiast. I'm not saying you shouldn't. No. Again, I'm not trying to like have you guys tell me, like, convince me of it or something like that. I'm just curious because, like, to me, I think this is something that, like, will this succeed? Is the question I'm kind of trying to ask. Especially to like people like Red, who said, like, the things I think people, that's like a reasonable response, where like he's like, I'd rather, like, same thing as Nog, I'd rather buy these 2 other things with that kind of money. It's a lot of money. So I'm wondering if they add enough features and they add enough things that, like, people are like, actually, guys, like, it's the same thing with Steam Deck, where people are like, why would you buy a Steam Deck when you could just buy a Nintendo Switch? There's tons of games. Why do you need all this extra power? Like, what's happening, you know? Like, Nintendo games are fun, cute, and you'll never get the same quality that you're going to get with this other stuff. But with Steam being pretty open access and stuff, and the fucking emulator community is going crazy, they're starting to stack up, like, a ton of reasons why, like, actually, this thing has opened up a world of possibilities that at least it didn't seem like there was a lot catering to, I guess. So I'd be curious to see if the headset thing could do the same. And yeah, so that's I'm curious. I'm curious to see if like it'll work out where like normal people who aren't enthusiasts would eventually be like, man, I see a couple of these videos saying the emulators are fucking amazing on this. Like emulators are able to, you tap into Steam's database and actually use 3D depth tracking, so you're able to actually like look into it like a 3D window. That's fucking awesome. I'm able to like maybe leave it like, I don't know, there's all kinds of things that people can maybe code for and have fun with, or people being like, dude, this is better than buying like the next best greatest graphics card because it renders significantly less pixels on the screen, and yeah, you know, like I wonder if it's going to be one of those, or if it's just going to be like, it's too much money, no thank you, Steam is not going to cater towards it, there's no community that's going to appease. I still think Valve did something smart while basically making it so that it's under the same framework as a Steam Deck, so regardless, it should theoretically not be left behind, because very low likelihood that a Steam Deck is going to be left behind, you know what I mean? Oh, also, I'm so sorry, I thought I didn't hit play. Sorry, this is Lone's gameplay, by the way.
Perhaps it'll run MH Wilds better than most PCs are managing.
Maybe. Yeah, the one thing that I don't know, and I'm trying to think about the optics of this shit, which is really hard to think about, but it's, I don't know if the thing that, like, Kat and Red and maybe Nalong has also mentioned, which is refresh rate. I know the eye tracking can play a massive part within pixel density, but I don't know, I feel like you'd still have to run it at a really high base refresh rate. And if it's supposed to be standalone, running the kind of hertz that you would require to have like a really high refresh rate screen, along with it being really high pixel density, would probably devour battery like you would not believe. So that's where I wonder if that's still going to be industry average, which is like 90 refresh rate, you know? I think people would be bothered by it because I think it's such a selling point for a lot of people, which is like, if this is going to replace my monitor, you're saying it can, why? Like my monitor is like a sub 60, like 160 refresh rate. If it's not doing that, then why the fuck are you saying that? It's mostly just for like casual gaming and stuff like that, which maybe it is, because yeah, it's not going to have the same power as a PC. So, you know, that's what I'm not sure about. That's the one feature that I'm like, I could see them being like, yeah, it's still sub average 90 refresh rate, just like Quest. But maybe not, who knows? Again, if they do the thing where they're able to tap into like your PC and the puck that it might have, and your Steam Deck, or your Steam Deck, like tap into multiple different rendering sources so that it can like run everything and like kind of times 10 your proficiency, maybe then, you know. Nog says, GRINN, you're talking to a person who is on 56 LCD TV from 2008. It's about time for an upgrade on that. And the headset is not a TV, just as a TV is not VR headset. Yeah, I guess to me it depends on what you want though. Like I think that's the thing. It's like, to me, I like the use cases for like VR, and that like basically my TV does the job if I need a TV. Like if I need something to have on from like far away, then I probably will be like, my TV's doing a good enough job. But if you have like a really old one, then sure. But to me, it's like, this other thing could enable more than what a TV could ever really be, with the idea of like 3D depth and stuff like that, which I always talk about, but to me it's one of the things that make moments hit. Like when you look at a Vista, you're like, wow, it's not just like looking at an image, it's like looking at it, you're actually looking through a window into that thing. To me, it feels more meaningful. So in my head, that's what I'm kind of wondering, is like, you already have a TV that works, and theoretically you could have so much more access and a unique experience that doesn't even come close to looking at a TV, you know, and also the TV could be endless scale. So basically, I guess to me, that's what my thing is. Like, maybe you're more of like, I just want to buy something and it do what I want it to do, and that's it. I get enthralled by like the fact that how many features it could do, and how all those features could make my everything better, you know, like full video rendering, things I keep talking about. But yeah, it's hard for me to weigh the benefits when I've set personal goal like a Yakuza series before that. Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. And even if I could play those games on with my Quest or Valve Deckard, I'd rather just stick with my PC set. Yeah. Again, it's totally possible that like it's a nightmare to wear and stuff like that. But I do wonder. Like, to me, I wonder how. Yeah, I think it could be pretty a unique like experience, I guess, you know. Kind of like VR always been. Like, sometimes you experience something in VR and you're like, I wish so badly someone could experience this with me, because it's such a like, and you always know they never can, you know, which is also like, it's like a bittersweet thing of like, this moment is something that is, it's like I play games a lot, and there's nothing that's come close to this level of like awe and beauty. And you wish you could share it with someone. You know, you wish you could, like, I wish people could see this moment. And unfortunately, you have to buy a couple things and put up with a bunch of nonsense gameplay. But the fact that maybe, just maybe, Steam will, like, you'll just be able to get this thing, play a game. Again, I'm not even talking about, like, VR as a thing. I'm talking about, like, VR as a portal into a 3D image, honestly. And, like a bunch of windows, essentially. Like, that would be really cool. But, again, I still don't know if we're there, to tell you the truth. I don't know if we're there to have the weight be down enough. I think, again, if Steam wanted, like, to me, like, the most ideal dream, dude, as like a VR enthusiast, but also thinks that it would work so well, is if they did do the idea that we talked about, which is basically if they made it so that the headset was as light as humanly possible, was powered by an external battery cord and a puck that is the processor. So no weight, no extra weights on your fucking head. And you could basically not have to buy the processing puck if you have if you have a Steam Deck or you have a PC. It can do all the rendering in there. That would be, like, I think it would bring down the hiccups a lot. Because I think if weight is such a big thing. Like, the discomfort factor of you wearing this thing on your fucking head is a mess, you know? So those are things I'm hoping that the things that I don't know, I feel like we're not at the level of, like, I think Valve has been working on this for a while. I don't know if they have the technology to do like what Apple did, or not Apple, what a couple other companies are doing, which is like, why don't you just make a puck that has all the processing in it? That way you could cool it if you wanted to, if like, you know, just like laptops. Like laptops, you can get a big ass fucking fan that's underneath your laptop just blaring the shit out of it. And it's kind of a fix for like a broken system, but hey, c'est la vie, you can fix it. Opposed to just a laptop overheating and just you're never being able to tap into the power because it's just innately a bad form factor, you know? Perhaps it'll run Monster Wild better than managing. Was partly kidding about Monster Wild. Yeah, no, I know. Nolly says, doubt it, but I have zero problem on Xbox aside from a few frame drops here and there on Wilds. Okay. Fluff says, especially for motion sickness, poor on people. Yeah. Again, that's why I think Valve is probably like, yeah, we're not doing this whole, like VR as like a moving around thing, which I hope we still get, but I kind of get why. I think so long as they have, like, I think VR games will be continued to be created still, because the main thing that's holding VR games from being created is, like, there's just not a lot of concurrent player base happening, you know? That's something that the Quest does quite well, is it knows how to, like, it's putting all its money into, like, free-to-play games where it just keeps people playing. You know, like Gorilla Tag and all that stuff. But it'd be cool to see, like, Steam also do that, but also make, like, increase the quality leverage. So, like, maybe we can get a game that's, like, a MMO that has some, like, some, like, you know, microtransaction Game Pass stuff in it. Or not Game Pass, but, like, microtransaction stuff in it. But it also makes it so that, like, you're playing, like, fucking Sword Art Online in your fucking head or something like that. You know, something meaningful. Opposed to it being all kind of, like, very limited, very kind of, like, grounded experiences. Fluff, Nog says, Fluff, VR, MH would be motion sickness inducing, AF for fucking, yeah, but I think you're thinking about it the wrong way. I think at least maybe that's. I mean, I'm thinking about it wrong, but I thought fluff was meaning like you're theoretically with the Valve Decker, you're going to be able to play any game you can on Steam with like a giant monitor, being able to perceive its depth into it. So you're able to play it fine. Like you shouldn't get motion sickness when you're looking at a still screen like that. Motion sickness only happens when you're doing something that your body is not doing in the real world. If you're sitting down, you're not going to have that, and you're theoretically going to have like an outline of your hand, so you should still see that. Actually, that's something I'm not sure about. That's the other thing that people are worried about is that we don't know if it's going to have hand tracking, which would be, I feel like it has to. Like, I think Apple showed that, like, the idea that you look where you're going to look and then you pinch and shit is a really kind of, like, magical idea, but also just seems, like, really intuitive, especially if you're supposed to be able to use this thing, like, on the train or something like that. Yeah. Like, I know that the controllers are needed for to play games, but I think it should still be able to, like, access Windows and do all that other stuff. And I think Valve knows that, because even if you look at the Steam Deck, it has, like, trackpads that not a lot of people use apparently, but still, it's kind of mostly there to like navigate menus and shit. Especially for motion sickness. But I understand now he's probably making a joke as well. He's saying like, yeah, if you were fucking doing these massive axe swings, first person with the game, brutal. Fluff says PS5 has reported the best performance overall. PC is struggling even with 490s. They have poorly implemented DLSS and frame generation and frame rework is prone to crashes on. Yeah, it's weird because I feel like it played okay when we were playing it on Steam or on stream. Sorry. So it's interesting to hear it kind of like biff so hard, you know. Also, I gotta use the washroom, and then we'll get off the VR subject. Sorry for that. Also, Lone playing fucking Venom. I'm so sorry. I got caught up in the conversation, but good to fucking Venom gameplay, man. Solid fucking pressure, also. It's disgusting. I'll be right back.
McFlufferkins said MH Wilds has notably improved from the betas, but they partly rushed it out to meet Japanese fiscal year deadlines. So some of this will be alleviated come the next title updates in April onward.
Also, yes, yeah, probably will get better, right? Yeah, man, yeah. The whole like it's better to delay a game than to push it out. I'm kind of happy again having like Avowed was great. Still good, but still like you're like God, this region's fucked. It was like okay.
Volty said time for Rivals.
No Rivals today. We're just vibing and having a lot of time. I don't need more
Wilds
brain
also
fatigue.
Is probably the most successful Capcom game on Steam. 1.3 million concurrent players, if not more, on the first 2 days. And it wasn't the weekend yet. That doesn't include consoles.
Yeah, Marvel, what do you call it? Wilds or Monster Hunter in general has always been like a needle mover. Like regardless, it's like insane. I'm so sorry. I started getting a headache. so yeah. Always worth a try. Yeah, what do you call it, Bolty? We'll definitely do it. I'm not sure we'll do it next week, though. Probably. I'm trying to parse that out. Actually, maybe we should talk about that now. We're going to do Thursday or Friday, probably, Avowed still, but we're probably going to stop after 2 hours. I think we can make ground within 2 hours. Like wrap up the quest and then the last little push, and then we'll probably get to the new area, and then wrap up everything else. And then we'll go forever long on
said
Thursday.
The issue is that the reviews are a fraction of the players by comparison. It's mixed currently, but it only accounts for about half of the user reviews in 5 to 10,000 compared to the 1.3 mil.
Yeah, that Steam's got always weird review stuff like that. It feels like that's something they do need to kind of improve, because there is something like that's like review bombing stuff, which I mean I don't know. There's some examples that like make sense. Where there was that thing where like Dauntless, they did a bunch of horrible choices, and then it's like, yeah, we need to try to make ourselves heard somehow, that this is like the wrong way to go about this. But yeah, but at the same time, you see people who are like, this character, the developer said some stupid stuff on Twitter, and he's just like he's like the level designer, and then like the whole game gets fucking eviscerated. And you're like, whoa, Jesus, But yeah, what do you call it? For next week, I think it'd be a good idea for us to, after we play Avowed on Thursday. Oh wait, no, yeah. No, I don't think. I'm not sure. Lone, are you? Do you know if Withering Waves gets its banner refresh on Thursday, or is it similar to ZZZ? I think it's. I don't know. I want to say I could look it up. I guess if Lone's not. Yeah, I just don't know if I think it's Thursday. It feels like that one lady's been there for a while, so I think it should be soon here. Also, DT popped in and said some shit, and I think he told me. But I was kind of trying to make pressure on Avowed, or keep pressure on Avowed. The only reason why I would say that I'm not sure, but Marvel Rivals even on Friday is I have a lot to catch up on, and I want the next time we do Rivals, I want to play like for 4 or 5 days up into it, so I can kind of get back to where I was. And kind of like learn the map and stuff like that. And again, we could do a whole week where we try to learn more
Syndicate
Rivals.
said I am here, and I think at this time Phoebe has only 4 days left on her banner.
Okay, so by the time that so we should be able to. Let's do that. Thursday we'll do a Withering Waves banner pull on Pirate Boy, and then Thursday we might just do a react or Friday.
Sadly, Dauntless is shutting down, but it's to be expected when they were acquired by a blockchain company. The review bombing for Wilds is like a cherry bomb in an outhouse comparatively.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, probably Friday we'll probably do a fun react bit to some memes and shit like that. I also might bring some stuff to react to too. I think that'd be nice to not kind of have like a mix of like you guys show me some stuff and I show you guys some stuff. It might get weird. I get into some weird rabbit holes of like dome homes and shit. So it might be a real weird sell. But you'll have to bear with me. But that'd be fun on Thursday. Yeah. Dude, I hope so badly. I still haven't seen that video. I might just look up a bunch of shit about Pirate Boy Loan, so if you get busy, don't worry about it. But yeah, what do you call it? I want to see, because maybe I'm misunderstanding how his kit works, but dude, even if I fucking don't, man, I might just go from, because I'm like starved in Withering Waves, like in consecutive characters back to back. I've just been like, I don't do light. And then also you find out that Zani is super much like a light character, and you're like, fuck, shit. I really hope they kind of see that people like Zani in general.
Said I could share more of that leather crafting channel. There's some neat things he's made. That beetle bag and D20 mace being 2 of my favorites, but he's made full cosplay armor and such.
Lone Syndicate said, oh shit, I forgot to send the video again. Also, next gameplay question.
Oh, sure, you want me to switch to the next gameplay clip? I was also going to say, Lone... Oh, we already did, I see. Yeah, I also want to. I would prefer if we didn't like burn through these, because we kind of have we're always gonna have these like what is it called? These kind of like hangout streams, right? So it's nice to have some like gameplay in the back to just burn through whenever we need. So I don't want to like skip by it. Oh no! Oh, I hear music. I get the thing. Give me a sec. Oh, I gotta pull it up again. This. Boom. Click. There. Good. Good stuff. It's back. Home. A nice, calm, fantasy vibe. It's funny, I sometimes see like other streamers like play like Skyrim's background soundtrack, and it's always like very, like, oh, I know what this is. Like it's almost played out, but it's also so kind of comforting in a weird way. Oh, I was gonna say though, to that Fluff, just reading your comment, it has me thinking, because like, I still don't know how to do...
McFlufferkin said when I get more time, I'll figure out my best option for recording gameplay of my own. I'd like to share some of the games I play, regardless if I perform well in said clips.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, it would be really cool to see, for sure. Having gameplay in the background is always nice, especially any way to kind of show your guys' like grandeur in any capacity, like some cool moments you had or anything. I love giving you guys any kind of credit if I possibly can. But I was gonna say, what Fluff said about like the leather channel, my brain kind of gets, and again, I try to, probably a good place to talk about this actually. Ever since I was, I started reading like a book a couple years back, it gave me this thing that like is super useful to do, but it's called like the zombie idea. I think you guys heard me talk about this, OG fan, people who've been here for a long time. It's called The Zombie Idea, but the premise is if you want something to succeed, you should try to understand all the ways it fails so that you can kind of patch those in and account for the variables that are within your control that you can adjust. So like to me, when it comes to like reacting to things, there's two things I kind of want to avoid. I don't want to react to something that like again, the reacting thing is almost like opening yourself up to like a possible interest that your viewer has that you could find the fun in or something like that. So I like that aspect of it. But I also struggle to know like how much is too much sometimes. Like I wonder if we did like the Leather Channel I think was a great example of like I think it's like an amount. Like it's like my thing, the analogy to life to me is like the right amount of kindness, the right amount of patience, the right amount of impatience even, that kind of thing. So to me, I think that's a good thing. But like I think if we just spent the whole time watching some like Leather Channels, that may not be like, I feel like we might get a little bit tired of it because it's supposed to be like a Zen vibe. But maybe we have it as more of like a back. Like I could, my head does this. This is what I'm trying to describe to you guys. My head is like running simulations of like what would happen in the positive sense and what would happen maybe not the less positive sense, and it keeps drilling that. Like I think if we had the Leather Channel on in the background and we were like talking about some shit, maybe some Valve nonsense, maybe some Genshin whatever, maybe some Avowed nonsense, Monster Hunter Wild drama, whatever you want, and then we pop back and say like this is the most satisfying thing ever, that I think would work in that context. But also I think that's the thing is like I should probably just be like maybe I should just say that of like but maybe that's not fair. Sorry, I'm kind of like thinking maybe there's like a time when like I'm like, yeah, I think we kind of this has run its course, but I just don't want someone to like submit something to like have us experience and then them feel like, you didn't really give me a fair shake. You know?
Said I suggested it as a way to have something to break from the VTuber stuff I've shared thus far, so there's a bit more variety.
No variety. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. To me, again, it's probably fine. I think it's also probably something I shouldn't worry about as much. It's kind of like whatever, if somebody does submit something and they feel like they didn't get their like a proper showing of it, then they can just post it again. If they're upset about it, then tough, I don't think it's on me to have to be responsible for everyone's emotions, especially when the intent is supposed to be something that's more fun and just lighthearted anyway, so yeah, probably just something that we're like, we'll play it by ear. If I'm having like a day where I'm like maybe I already went down the rabbit hole of like what it's called, maybe it's like motorized e-bikes which is something that I would totally go down the rabbit hole of. And I'm like, if someone submits that, I might be like, guys, I've already watched a ton of this. I'm a little bit spent on it. Well, I won't give it a go whenever, again, if you want to post it again. I think that'd be an okay way to go about it. Fluff says, main thing is that I ask people to make sure to avoid copyright music and such. I wouldn't want to indirectly get a DMCA or demonetized. Yeah, that I think is more fine, kind of, because I feel like if we only have a reaction stream every now and again, the era of like getting your video taken down is not as apparent anymore. It's not as present. It's much more of a it's just less of a thing. It's much more likely that they'll steal your revenue, which is fine. We're not making like bank on these anyway. It's not good to always, again, if we were doing like reaction streams as a dominant content source, then I'd be like, okay, we probably need to it would be cool to have some money so we can eventually get our stupid Shadow Man. But yeah, or just help me take a dent away from the pain that is going to be that Valve Deckard. But anyways, I also wonder about that. So like, I really do feel like what's also fun is just reacting to like memes with you guys, because it's like there's a joke that I could miss it. We could like maybe it's also just that we did share GRINN, like the meme review nonsense thing, for like a year and a half, if not like 3 to 4 fucking years. So it just feels like a muscle that I'm familiar with, and you guys know how to, like, you guys play so well into it too, of us laughing and seeing some crazy shit, So I think I want to keep that too. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do like a little bit. We kind of go back and forth between the meme tab and then the share GRINN tab. So when we start getting like a little bit tired of like the longer form videos or something like that, then we can just jump to memes and we kind of oscillate. I think that might be for the best. I just don't know if I want to like specify like, oh, you can't make the meme. What is it called? What am I trying to say with the thing? I don't know if I want to tell people like, don't put memes in the share with GRINN tab or whatever. I don't know if I want to go that hard in the paint, But I think that would be a good way to do it, because I think sometimes I get fatigued by like whether it's sometimes it's not understanding like the angle of something or missing the joke. So it'd be nice to have like a kind of like a place to recover, which is just the memes tab, which is just like it's just a barrage of jokes. You're gonna get at least one of them, you know. Like if somebody makes a bunch of cat videos or something, or somebody wants to show me like
McFluffican said another streamer I watch highlights and videos for has 2 separate React series. One for VTuber focused stuff, and one for non-VTuber variety videos.
Oh wow, that's hilarious. The VTubers are like, this is a dominant force here. That's cute. That's really cool. I can see that could be really nice. Also, let's go. Is that with the buffs or is this an old gameplay? Nah, she got that. There it is. Solid chunk of healing. Or a shield. I still don't know if it's enough. I still think Scarlet Witch could use a couple, maybe not. Also, yeah, what do you call it? I didn't even realize you weren't playing Scarlet. You were playing Loki. Actually, I did realize. In that moment, I got so immersed with the alt popping off. Oh, also, Buddy says, I want to record some too. Hell yeah, I would love for that. That'd be great. Again, I think we have a tab in the chat or in the Discord somewhere that's called like gameplay or some shit. I don't know. Oh, my body. Oh, dude, I've been thinking about that too. Oh, fucking Christ, my body. Ow. I've been thinking about that too. It'd be cool to do a throwback of like a workout stream. But dude, you're gonna see me strained like hell. Like I'm pushing this 100-pound slam ball around, dude, and it's like every fucking vein in my neck and shit are just bulging out, and I'm just like, it's violent. It's not violent. It's actually pretty controlled, but it feels violent. It feels like every body muscle in my back has to like fire for me not to split in half. Also, it's also stuff that like I need a lot of mental focus to do it. Like at least one of the slam ball exercises. Kettlebells was easier because it was kind of like you kind of get in the rhythm of it. But slam balls, it's like when you're having a 100-pound slam ball in your hands and you're pushing it above your head, locking out and then slowly coming down. Sometimes it rocks and you're like, fuck, I gotta get out of there. And I'm not sure if I have as much room here than I do in the little area we have to work out. So yeah. So doing a mix of both just to focus on one or the other for each react. Yeah. I kind of like that idea. I like the idea of like, because yeah, I think that makes sense too. Because sometimes I'm not getting it, you know, like sometimes it doesn't click in my head. So then it'd be nice to kind of be like, okay, before me kind of getting lost or not sure what to say or to do, we can just retreat to the memes tab and then come back. And I think that would be like a nice recovery, like palate cleanser too. So I like the idea of doing that. Of using like the meme tab as kind of like a little palate cleanser, I guess. It's tough though because I don't know where to start. Do I go all the way back to my current memes in 2020 that I didn't that I pinned, or do I just go to modern and kind of like scroll upwards until there's new stuff? Maybe, I don't know.
McFlufferkin said we are pretty well loaded with VTuber clips and highlights for a while, especially if we tackle those best of the year per month ones.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, Fluff, is that okay to do it that way? Like to like if you wanted to sell like the best, and perhaps this is a rough answer to ask you because I think you were like really connected with the whole VTuber thing. But I was gonna say, is it okay to like watch a couple minutes of that thing, kind of get the vibe, and then because sometimes like I find when I'm watching those VTuber clips, sometimes I'm like, oh I don't understand like this, like maybe it's the joke or maybe it's the background stuff about it. So is it okay like to like be like, okay, well, let's watch like 5 minutes of this. I'm kind of lost. Let's kind of start to move on to the next clip, or should I just stick with it? I think if I stick with it, it's just gonna put a lot of burden on you having to explain everything to me, and sometimes that doesn't like the moment has passed. That's why I ask. Sorry, is because I don't know if I'm like messing up by like clicking off when I'm like, okay, this has been 20 minutes and I'm kind of getting the repetitive like sell of it, and it's tough because again, like I think I watch clips of like Iron Mouse and shit like that of like and them reacting or like Sea Dog and all that's kind of like compilations. So I do watch it. It's like I think it's like you just need to have some context of the person, I guess. And I think HoloLive is just a big culmination of people, you know. Like a big culmination of like 16 different individuals that all play into like their own individual inside joke, which I think makes them so powerful and so impactful. But also makes it like from like an outside perception, you're kind of like,
McFlufferkin said
sure.
That's fine. If you feel lost when watching, then it's not something to suffer through.
Okay, yeah, I would say it's suffering through. To me, I always kind of am like, yeah, should we abandon ship, or is it kind of worth like, well, maybe we'll pick it up eventually, you know? I also think that when I don't understand something, I kind of get a little frustrated, and I don't think that's a good look. I think you should probably be like, okay, if I don't understand something, just give it time, and eventually you'll start to pick up on all these little tiny things, you know? I think that would help too. Yeah. Yeah, also, what was I going to say? I want to talk to you guys about one other thing, but I keep blanking on it. Oh, I have a video that's like made. Again, I kind of mentioned this. In fact, I could pause it and show you guys. You guys want to see some weird shit? I'll show you guys some weird shit. Check this out. This. So I've had a video I've been sitting on for like 2 weeks now, and because we've had back-to-back stream stuff, man, I keep trying to edit it, and I just hate myself because I fucking can't.
McFlufferkin said Vlad is also teased in the event that rewards you with that free Nicole outfit.
Oh, I didn't even see the free Nicole outfit. I got fucking distracted. God damn it. Anyways, what do you call it? Yeah, so this is the video I'm working on. I got the voiceover edited. I still think I need to trim shit out, but yeah, this is a little sneak peek for y'all. What do you really want in a video game? It's a question we're so rarely asked. Mate, that's cringe also hearing myself. I hate myself. Let's pause this because it's hard to hear. Yeah. What do you really want in a video game? It's a question we're so rarely asked, and even less so in the VR space. But what if there was a game that showed its face, and everyone collectively said, oh yeah, that's what we want, actually. Yeah, this little old game. So I'm editing this thing. I got the full voiceover edit. It's just so many cuts, dude. Holy shit, I'm bad at fucking speaking in a string. I need to find the gameplay, though, and throw it up there, and then I also need to find the goddamn music. Dude, the amount of time I sit here and I'm like, let me find this one song. And I'm like, is this good? This might be loud, sorry. No. And then it's still dubsteppy. This. No. This might work. No, the rhythm's not high enough. Yeah, see that in the middle of like transitioning into all this other stuff, what I think would work. Anyways, I have a video. I'm so sorry. It's still not ready yet. I still need to download a bunch of clips to give context to what I'm saying. Anywho, just want to let you guys know that I still make videos. It's been 2 weeks, but we're still trying. I'm trying my best. Oh boy. Oh, my back. Also, I don't know if you guys could hear that really well. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. I know the music is loud because you can't fucking balance it in the playback. But yeah. Fluff says, you've got about a week to knock out these current events. I recommend trying to do them off. Yeah. No, I'll try to probably focus on Withering. No, I'll probably focus on Zenless, because Zenless is unfortunate because you can bang up things fast with the Withering because it has like a skip button on anything, so you literally just go hi, bye, boom. With Zenless, it's like I click past all the dialogue, and I'm like, eh. But yes, I'm not sure if I have everything prepared perfectly. Also, again, when Lone told me that there was a new artifact set for both of them, I'm like, oh god, damn it. Again, I hope it's not that much of a difference, but we'll see. Sucks that I would like for Ambi to be kind of perfect. Like, I wouldn't mind focusing, especially considering like I think I do need to probably stop getting other characters because it does kind of feel like how do I put it? It makes your account like less strong overall sometimes. At least in Zenless, where it feels like you're like, oh, you're focusing on like trying to get the next character built rather than focusing on making your previous team like perfect. You know, like great stun on stats. Dedicating all that time to that. And again, that was when in Withering Waves, that's when the game got so much better to me, is when I finally had like one team that was perfect. I could just blitz through all the content because nothing could kill my team, you know? So shit like that helped a lot. But, ladies and gentlemen, unless I'm missing something, does anybody have anything else that they want to ramble at me about before we wind down? YouTube boss, what is this? I wonder why it says there's some weirdness there. Huh. Who knows? But yes, if not, ladies and gentlemen, that was the week of streaming. Back to motherfucking back. Except for Sunday. We always take Sunday out.
McFlufferkin said Vivian is also teased. Umbrella Elf. Technically, Vlad is also an elf.
Oh, we have no ears? What the fuck is that, man? Did he get like plastic surgery or some shit? Annoying. But yeah, man, we did a whole week of back-to-back streaming. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about this a little bit before we wind completely down, but I loved it, but I also think that I don't know if I'll do the back-to-back thing anymore, because it's quite, yeah, and maybe it's me, like I could just get better at like not caring as much and just enjoying like the off time, I guess. But I like knowing that like you try hard, you rest, you go hard. It's almost like a heavy week, light week, heavy week, light week. It's kind of like an exercise. It kind of makes you enjoy the light week because you could really push yourself on the hard week. So I kind of like that format going more. I mean, maybe if I did enough more of it, I'd probably be less like straining on my mind a little bit. Again, that's not a reflection of you guys. It's a reflection of my like dumb mind virus of like overthinking things probably. But yeah, he had 20 years. They're shorter than Vivian. Oh, I see. I thought he didn't have pointy ears. Or maybe he just, maybe just got long hair, so it's hard to see him. But also they were covered for that chunk. How's the looking to go? Where is he? I think he was somewhere in the areas. Oh, he does have, yeah. The tiny little baby ears. Huh. He looks very much like the one character from Genshin, that guy who wears the mask and has the whole, I guess less of the ears, but yeah. He looks nothing like him, honestly, in hindsight, but hey. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for time. Oh, God, that's it. Oh, my body. Oh, we'll play more Avowed Thursday, Friday, but until then, I'll hopefully have some more shit to talk. That was the other thing, by the way. What do you call it?
McFlufferkin said, I understand burning the wick at both ends. Probably best to spread a focused game like this between heavy weeks rather than doing them in a row for future times.
Also, would probably give people a little break to do stuff. Yeah, that probably
Lone Syndicate said Vald is a skip for me, like his weapon, but not his design.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I feel like I really like the scythe. It's a shame that that's not checked off the list. Oh, that's also another image of her. That's nice. But yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. Something about I don't know what I was about to say. Something about something. I'm back. We're winding down. Cat, we missed you though, buddy. We did talk some more about some stuff. So hopefully, if you wanted to go back and rewatch the stream, you did. We were talking about. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. Besides, yeah, Thursday we'll probably get back into. Oh no, that was the thing. I was gonna say that streaming back to back like this, I think it's just because I don't have a very exciting life. Like I think other streamers are in like LA and they fucking go hang out in the weekends or every day or some shit. The fact that we only stream, we have like a break between our streaming of like heavy week, light week. It lets me also like live my life and like have like things I'm excited to talk to you about on Thursday. So it does have benefits, I guess. So yes. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate hanging out with you guys so much. You didn't miss much. If you wanted to go back watching, we talked about some more stuff about Valve and the Deckard and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of other things. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you once again on Thursday. I appreciate everyone who fucking suffered with this whole ass playthrough of Avowed. If you can make it to Friday, you are a fucking real one, because golly, a lot of you were here for all of it, and you're a fucking goat because of it. So thank you so much, gang, and goodbye for now, my friends. Take care.